In that case,
I like that.
everyone's here. We are going to start up. We're going to do the traditional thing. We have Blackie as.
You can't
Carrick
say that.
Marsh.
I know we have Blackheart as
Yes.
racist.
Carrick Marsh. I'm not racist. You're all
we have
racist.
Haddan as.
Thaldir Forgehammer.
Marcus as.
Corvus Aderlas.
Sammy as.
Gifton Brockren.
Tobias as.
That doesn't sound like a
Try
salad.
Again. Tobias as.
Sorry, Boot. Caspia, I forgot my name.
Steel Shots.
Steel Shot.
Steel Shot, yes.
How can you forget your own damn character name?
I like that as a new name. I like
And
to
we
think that
have
was in character.
offline as Argyfall. Cross will be joining us later. And me, Addy, as your friendly DM. Always here on your side. Who would like to give a recap?
Ooh.
I
Give
think
me a
I
second.
said you could do it this week because I did it last week.
Is it Blackheart? Would like to give a
I
recap?
can do it. Give me 1 second because I wrote
Okay.
notes. I took notes last week.
Is
Feed me your
Corvus
notes.
going to have to give a separate recap for his part, or
If Corvus wishes to give a separate recap for his part, he may. There will be no reward for it.
Oh.
No.
Okay, so as we were starting up, we were greatly divided because we seemed to be good at splitting the party. We as in Thaldir and myself, had noticed at the end of the service at the temple that there seemed to be no more of the priests around, and not even collecting donations or anything. They just left the donation box out. And Thaldir, the brazen man he is, just went and put a gold piece right straight up on top of the donation one and caused quite a stir among the not quite so friendly people. Afterwards, Thaldir went to Father Stone to keep over an eye on him because we thought it was best not to leave anyone alone that we could. And I went to the King's Mercy. Got there actually somehow not being tracked for once, at least I know of. Gifton, though, and Corvus had evacuated House Landor, and Gifton was following a blood trail that she is pretty sure was Corvus's, and was able to find where he. Oh, okay. Make sure I wasn't being interrupted. Make sure that he was safe and found a spot where it looks like he was taken possession of, but he left a packet of papers behind that Gifton brought to us, or well, eventually brings to us. The Landor guards were. Oh wait, I missed a part. That's this week. Before we went, Thaldir and I questioned House Terrace guards because they seemed a lot more alert and more people, and they didn't help us a lot, but we did give them kind of a, hey, if anyone here wants to come and see the sermon tomorrow that Father Stone's putting on, you're more than welcome. The later on Landor guards did run into Thaldir close to the Temple of Amor, if I remember correctly. And we're questioning about Corvus. He didn't, at that point, know any idea where Corvus was. And they left to try to find the sneaks. Gifton delivered the papers and a bullet. Was it a bullet?
It was a cartridge or something. It was a. Gifton didn't know what it was. It was a round. Yeah.
To pay. I stopped taking notes. I think I fell asleep at one point. The person that Capet sent with the stuff to deliver to us was followed on her way to bring things to us. tomorrow morning, or well, whenever we get the next day, I'm supposed to go check on her. But she delivered little Miss Gifton to us in a packet that unfortunately Gifton wasn't too happy about being taken in because it shook her up a lot. In the pile of notes that Corvus brought, there was a letter that was written under a cipher. Unfortunately, the cipher was not in the stuff we had. So I am currently working on trying to decipher. Unfortunately, Angry Mob showed up at the King's Mercy. And Gifton, with her mighty magical lungs of magicalness, was able to diffuse the situation before it got too out of hand, other than some idiot throwing, was it a brick through a window?
It was a rock.
Rock through the window.
Mm-hmm.
And RG proceeded to almost beat someone up and got them to admit who had sent them. And did we pass the message on? This is where stuff starts to get a little fuzzy for me.
We sent Cassiopeia and Argy back to Capet to give the information that
right.
We had information that Joshua Fletcher had sent the mob on behalf of Landor House, and also to let them know that you were going to be spending the night breaking apart the letter and you wouldn't know for a while. And that was what I think they went to go do. They also gave him a sending stone of ours that is attached to Thaldir, which they used right before giving it to the guy, letting Thaldir know, hey, by the way, this is now in Capet's hands. And they hinted to Capet that maybe we need another sending stone.
And we're hoping that he doesn't just throw it in a chest drawer with like 15 million others.
Mm-hmm. And then, and he was like, oh, wow, this is an old model, and really insulted us.
Yes.
And also,
well, technically, he insulted the people we took, the dead bodies we took it from.
Yeah. And then, I
think that's where we ended.
Yeah, I think that's where we ended. And, Thaldir had spooky ghost times, like, the whole time. But they weren't actually ghosts, it was just spooky times, because Ellie felt bad, and kept offering to cut him up with some random stranger coming in and knifing him.
I did miss the one thing. The most important thing for RG. Unfortunately, RG did get her romantic and more than romantic night interrupted because of the mob.
It's true. RG did in fact get cockblocked.
Well, not those exact words.
In the spirit of the...
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm not even going to try.
The gates were barred. I don't know. Something...
Something damned?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So, take your inspiration, Blackie.
Allie.
I'm Annie.
I'm a day in the future, so...
That's very strange to say, but okay.
Character-wise.
Would you like to go back?
No,
actually,
not really.
at the point where I'm resuming this, you're not a day in the future. You were tortured through the night, and it's basically going to be reaching morning for where we're resuming them as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, because Thaldir was sleeping at the church. Got it.
Yeah, and we had just gone to bed taking watches at the place, and Carrick was staying up overnight. So I'm assuming that's the fast forward point for us.
So, resuming. We're gonna go to... Oh, hello there.
What up?
RG!
Marvelous. And offline has become Krona as RG file.
Yay!
Shalom.
Hi, offline.
I'm going to turn you up a little bit, but you actually have really good audio quality.
Yeah, you actually sound good, Kronos.
That's because I'm using an actual headset on an actual computer.
You actually sound better than you normally do.
Yeah,
that's because it's a USB mic attached to a headset, and I'm probably going to be fixing part of that while I'm down here getting an actual mic.
Nice.
Or better mic.
Yeah.
No, I'm actually having to
pick up a Yeti or something.
Yeah, you sound great. Cool.
Great. Yep.
So recap's just finished, so you haven't missed anything.
Mm-hmm.
Other than Blackie's wonderful recap.
I took
So,
notes last
we are going to resume with Faldia.
Yay!
Faldia,
Aye.
you have been on guard most of the night.
Yep.
Have you let yourself doze off, or have you powered through and kept wide awake?
I've attempted not to doze off.
That's all I need to know, because you can do that for your first 24 hours without problem.
Yep.
Right, so you are sitting there, starting to feel tired. Time is dragging on. When you hear a little bit of banging on the church's door. Corvus, you have reached the Church of Immoral, and I imagine you're trying to get some attention.
Nice.
I'll pull out the weapons that I was allowed to keep after the dear. Yeah, they just let us keep our weapons
Yes, they
after
did.
the hotel. So I'm going to pull out a pair of hammers and walk slowly to the front door.
With that banging as well, a sort of bedraggled-looking Father Stone is also going to emerge moments later.
I'm going to raise a hand and try to generally suggest stay back.
He nods slowly and sort of eases back into his own doorway.
Then I'm going to lift the bar.
Okay, you lift the bar. The door is openable, if you wish to do so.
Is the banging continuing?
There will be, as you're advancing, there will be a pause. And then probably at the point where you're lifting the bar, you'll probably hear, Stone, are you in?
Get in here quickly.
Claudia?
Quickly.
And he pushes in. You see mostly clean, but heavily bandaged, probably several red areas all over his body. And he's favoring the left side of his leg, holding a cane in his right hand.
Gonna shove you to the side,
Ah.
push the door closed, and rebar it.
That hurts.
Followed or chased?
Not that I'm aware of, no. I've had quite a day. Night. I think my situation is pretty taken care of.
So you were captured, I guess.
I was, yes. I was captured by the landlords and roughed house a bit, quite substantially, lifting his leg up a bit. And in time, through the pointless interrogation, I managed to slip out, and not before doing some things that helped the condition of this city a bit, possibly.
Claudia.
Yeah.
Give me a investigation check, actually, I think it'd be.
Yeah, the best part about this is Thaldir actually never saw me last night. So
Yeah.
last he saw, I went off with you.
Yep. I haven't seen anybody since I left the church.
Well, technically, you saw me for like
guards and Carrick.
Okay. Okay, so you don't notice the finer points. You do see the bandages. You see little reddish areas on the bandages as well. That you get a little bit of bleed through. He is definitely favouring one leg over the other, leaning on a cane. Seems to be missing a nail on one of his fingers. His pinky finger on his left hand. That's about it.
I'm just gonna take a seat.
Yes. So you broke into House Landor You raised a lot of hell, got them
Yes.
extremely on alert,
Yes.
ran away, got captured again.
Not a very good rogue.
And then you killed or seriously injured some of them.
Both killed, seriously, and chopped off a guy's hand. Didn't know short swords could do that.
The Shire Reeve's gonna love you.
Yes, he is.
Father Stone, it might be best if you get in here.
Yes, he says, clearly having actually been listening from the doorway he was peeking from.
Guten Morgen, Stone.
Good morning. He's actually going to come over and sort of look you over. Are you okay?
Battered and bruised, and my pride is injured. That's the most of it.
I can't ask you to hide this man. Good conscience.
Nor would I want you to.
I think you can stay here for a time. I don't think I can hire you if the Shire Reeve comes asking. It would not be right, but you all think Landor is...
I did not manage to see what the papers were about. I need to go get them again. But they are stashed away, so hopefully they weren't found when I was taken.
It's better if we can find a place to hide you and keep you there for...
Yes, very much. I give best description as I can. I managed to make some sort of markings.
Father Stone actually frowns a bit. I have been charged with something. You are doing something. I can't. If the Shire Reeve comes knocking, go out the back, open up the crypts, and go down. Or go over the fences, whatever you feel is best. But
I will vacate this area if he does. But I came here because I had information that something was happening here today. And not on the good side of events, I take it. I wasn't told much, but I was hinted at it.
So far, it's unclear, but with the service today, a large number of people who should be attending, I wouldn't be surprised.
What is it that you heard?
I've heard that our group would be here, and that there may be a spot of trouble. I wasn't told the details of it. It didn't seem like the information was very detailed, but there was something going to happen. I would just say, keep your wits about you, and maybe some of us, some more familiar with some of the more nefarious types of that church, as it Talon? And he's looking over at Thaldir.
Yes.
You may want to keep an eye out for any of those individuals.
Why do you think I'm here?
That's good thinking. Where are the others?
Carrick was supposed to go back to the King's Mercy. I assume that's where the others would be.
That's right.
Speaking of, scene change. Carrick.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
You have been up all night, reading by candlelight, trying to decipher this. your eyes hurt, your head aches, because this kind of thing is not pleasant to do, especially when you're tired. And he says, having stayed up too late reading many a novel.
There may have been times that I've ripped the sheet in half and mended it back together. In frustration.
But as morning light is starting to come in through the windows, you feel you're finally starting to get somewhere. And then, wait, yes. If that is representative of that letter and that's representative of that phrasing, you've got it. You can figure it out. You've got the cipher.
I swear, if it's just a shopping list, I'm going to kill him.
So you can grab another piece of paper and start translating it directly.
Okay.
As you
spell to do this.
As you yeah, wouldn't that be nice? As you do, scribing each word in turn, double checking the cipher just to make sure you're doing this correctly. The message does start to become clear, and there's a lot of flowery language used, a lot of obfuscation, even with this cipher. Talk of the butterfly is about to leave its cocoon and all this kind of stuff. But as you finish it, you realize what the message is. And it boils down to Melina Capet is being sent off on this day, being taken by carriage from the Capet estate off to a school along the northern roads. And you are to lay in ambush.
Is anyone awake at this point besides me?
Everyone else is asleep.
Well, we had somebody on watch probably because we were doing watches, right?
And I mean, arguably, I could probably be awake given it was earlier in the day before and now trancing before.
What's the comparative days? Like,
so the days it's mentioning, which can anybody tell me what today would be?
Today, all right. So yesterday. Oh no! No!
If yesterday was
it's
Tail Day.
Mirror's Day.
Yeah, Mirror Day.
It's Mirror Day, guys.
It
is the
message
day.
does mention on Mirror Day.
Complexity, plans, and revelation, God.
As in, like, am I getting that this sounds like she's going today or different?
It is today.
What time roughly? Like, is this one of those things where I'm gonna have someone trying to murder me if I wake everybody up right now?
I don't think anybody would be upset if you woke us up right now.
If
you murdered us right now. No. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, if you did, you wouldn't be able to complain.
I'd say it's probably roughly 6-ish a.m. right now in equivalence.
Okay. I need to look at something. Silent image definitely can't wake people up. But
Mr. Mind.
Clap your hands and be loud.
Yeah, I was seeing if I could cheat with prestidigitation, but they took that part out.
No, that's thaumaturgy now. I'm cooler than you.
I can make noise. I just can't make that kind of noise.
Yeah.
I mean, I could literally just grab a pot and start banging on it.
That'll work.
It will work. And guess who has a cooking kit?
God damn it. So do I.
So you are doing a loud alarm wake up.
Yes.
All right.
Dinner.
First of all, Argy, you'll easily notice this because you're just trancing very vaguely.
Mm-hmm.
There is loud banging. Are you saying anything with it, Carrick?
Get up. We've got a problem, people.
And the rest of you can wake in turn as you please.
Argued wake up pretty easy and just sit up, like, just looking really what?
We need to get everybody up right now.
I'm putting my boots on. I'm hopping over to Dingus. We're coming.
Me. Dingus sort of puts his head up, with eyes squinty.
We have an emergency.
All hands.
What time were they going out? Did I get the time?
It does not specify a time, only the day.
Okay. Remember you thought Melina was getting followed?
Yeah?
Yes. Yes. Holds up the letter. I guess she's going to a school today.
Oh, that's why he was sad, because he had to send her to school. That makes sense.
They have people waiting to ambush her.
Oh no, we have to tell Mr. Capet right away.
Now, this brings up the better question. Well, a secondary question. They may not have anyone going to ambush her because we have the letter. That doesn't mean that there's not multiple copies.
Mm-hmm.
So we should probably go deal with this.
We should go. We should go make sure Melina's okay.
Elias, are you awake? Tricky response.
All right, so you're upstairs waking people up.
Yes.
You do hear downstairs from very, very muffled because his room is off in the back. So what is the racket?
I'm gonna just make. Wait. Yeah, Cassie slept here. Make sure Cassiopeia's wake up.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure when Toby gets here, we can just assume Cassiopeia woke up.
I'm gonna slide down, and sorry, Elias. I translated that. Capet's daughter is being targeted.
Oh,
so we need to get going.
We can't leave him here alone. Maybe should one of us take him to Father Stone and Thaldir and the rest
Bag
of
of hold.
Or do you just want to come with us to Capet? I don't want to leave you here because they've sent people by here already.
How about I head over to Stone?
Okay.
You're probably gonna want to be there for the sermon.
Sorry to wake you up so early, but we really got to get going.
Yes.
Of course. Do you want me to, if I see Baldir, send him your way?
Yeah, tell him that we're going to House Capet to warn them there's going to be an attempt on Melina.
That's what it looks like.
Today, and we're going to go try and stop it.
Certainly, yes. I'll go do that.
Thank you.
And you can hear him sort of ruffling about his room, clearly getting dressed hurriedly.
I'm stealing some bread.
That's of course.
It's not stealing if I ask, right?
It's fine. You can have it.
Which again is like a crumb.
That's what Gifton's getting. Meanwhile, Dingus is like.
Dingus has swallowed an entire loaf and is now a loaf himself.
He's a loaf with wings.
Right, so you just grab some bread. Cassie's up and with you.
Yeah, Cassiopeia is run as fast as we can. RG and Cassiopeia are gonna run really fast. Are you gonna be able to keep up with them, Carrick?
No. Wait. How fast do the two of you move? Well, I only have one person here. How fast does RG moving around?
45.
All right.
Okay.
I think
someone give Cass a brief recap.
Toby.
Yes.
Real quick.
What? Hello?
You said hold on, so I was waiting.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't.
I thought you said hold on, so I was waiting. All right. Oh. So anyway, Toby. Basically, what happened is Carrick deciphered the letter. We just found out there's going to be an attempt on Melina's life. She's supposed to be leaving Capet House to go to a school today. We don't know the time.
It says finishing school.
Finishing school today. She's going to be going up there, and they're going to try and bushwhack her on the way. We are rushing as a group over to Capet as fast as we can to try and get Capet's attention so he knows about this. Elias is running to Father Stone, so that way, because he's going to hunker down with Father Stone and tell Thaldir what we're doing, so we can try and meet back up. And I basically just said, hey, Carrick, are you going to be able to keep up with the rest of us? Because otherwise I'm going to fly as fast as I can on Dingus.
I figure since I can do the dash as a bonus, I can keep decent pace with them, right? So, yeah, I should be able to.
Also, Toby, at this moment, I am actually going to make a ruling on your capacity to carry people and such. Because it's not specified in the race. Because of your strength and the fact that, you got the horse body and such, I will let you actually have somebody on you and move at full speed as long as they're not carrying a ridiculous amount themselves.
Okay.
This will not last in combat. Too much shifting and movement, too hard to keep balance, that kind of shit, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not as long as actual horse.
Yeah.
Well,
You're a short horse.
That's
in
straight
other words.
hauling ass.
Yeah.
More than capable.
Cassiopeia as my mount. It's
And
kept-
if you're going real extended distances, I may call for exhaustion checks because you're not built to do this like an actual horse is.
Yeah.
Really, what you should just do is throw somebody over your shoulder and run with them, and that's how you carry them, regardless of what they say.
It's like you got a perfectly good back over here. Come on.
This is more through just lack of experience of doing it than anything else.
You throw it over
So
like a
Carrick
saddlebag.
came down, said this.
I came up. I've
because
been
we were up
beating
there.
on a pan this whole time to wake people up.
Yeah, and
Okay.
we assumed you would also get up with the rest of the group and get ready.
All right. So Carrick has stated that this has to go on, and everyone's planning on moving.
Yeah, you're basically going out the door at this moment.
Okay. How fast? RG is the closest to me in speed, but still a little behind me.
By 5, yeah.
So
I mean-
I'm not too
Me and
worried
Dingus
about
go 60.
outfit.
Yeah, but you're
Zoomies.
flying, you're cheating.
Yeah, we're cheating.
I mean, technically a double move for
Hey,
me.
pray I don't
is,
run into a raven on the way over, okay? It's gonna be an epic
yes,
fly sky
we're-
fight.
Also, accounting for Carrick's ability to basically do the double rogue dash, I think
Yeah.
Carrick can keep up.
Yeah, because basically my move a turn is 90
Mhm.
if I'm full out.
And I'm pretty sure it's something he can do for a while, but it's not really great for him to continue doing it.
But essentially, you lot as a group can keep.
All right,
Pretty
We
good
could
speed
actually
just
kind
in
of book.
all right. Well,
Just
let's.
remember to display your arms backward behind
Yeah.
yourself as you run.
I will give you 5 feet of extra movement if you Naruto run.
Just
I'm gonna
remember,
Naruto run on the back of Dingus.
Just remember though, you could just imagine a centaur rogue
No.
No,
and then move speed.
All right.
Well,
Yeah.
Blackie, I've had to do some very interesting sacrifices to do what I'm doing right now. So,
Did you glue extra legs to yourself?
All right.
no,
all right, let's get back on track.
Let's get
people.
back on
Yeah.
target, guys.
back on
Oh,
target.
that's not
Back on
to
target.
scale.
All right, let's go. I'm going
Target.
overland as fast or through sky as fast as possible with Dingus.
Mhm.
We'll climb up and then we'll go over.
Once you guys are out the door, but Elias locks the door behind him and actually sort of takes off in a little bit of a sprint himself towards Stone's place. Right, and all of you are journeying towards Capet compound.
Yep.
But Clifton,
Yes.
as you are traveling above
I
the
am-
streets, basically.
As a note, I am making sure I've got both copies of the letter
Okay,
in my bag of holding right now. so-
translated in the original.
Yep.
Gifton, while there seems to be quite a lot of House Andor guards patrolling in the night when you'd sort of escaped, doesn't seem to be any at the moment. Streets are clear of them. You don't even see the 1 or 2 in pairs that were wandering around.
Oh, that's weird. I will keep that in mind.
Right, and you all make pretty good time to House Capet. Slightly shorter distance, but they're taking a tad longer. But for convenience sake, hopping back to Valdir and Corvus. A little after Corvus arrived at Valdir, you've had this discussion, and then you have you rebarred the door, or have you left it open?
I rebarred the door the moment
rebarred the
after
door?
I shoved him out of the way.
Okay. You hear sort of thumping on the door, the banging of fist on wood, and you hear the familiar voice of Lice saying, "Valdir, Stone, you in?"
I'm going to look at Corvus immediately.
Raises his arms up. It's like, oh, fine.
Hurry.
Statues, pews.
In here, pews, basically.
All right.
I'm gonna. Alright, I'm coming.
Very nice. Okay.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So, Valdir, you see Corvus hide, and by hide I mean he gets under one of the pews, but his boot's sticking out. He can't quite feel his leg properly.
Yeah.
Give him a good sharp kick to the leg.
Oh God.
I will
You do too.
not have time for that, and I will instead debar the door.
Right. As you debar it, Elias shoves his way in essentially, and Faldy, you're here. Good. Stone, and he nods towards Father Stone, and then you see that sort of brief double take as he spots the boot sticking out from beneath the pew, but he doesn't really pause to address it.
Dead body.
You won't believe who's there.
Right. Yes. Okay. Your companions, they're heading towards the House of Capay. Landlord's planning an attack on Melina or something along those lines.
Damn it.
Something about an ambush being set up along the road.
Do you know where she'd be? Where
No.
this ambush might be?
Not myself. No. But I think they're heading towards House Capay to try and stop her from leaving or something. I don't know.
I don't exactly want to drag this guy around. Not sure how mobile he is either.
And he will push himself out. It's like, well,
After this,
hi.
I think. What happened to you? No, it doesn't matter.
Long story. Let's.
Why don't you want to take him out?
Because he got in trouble with Landor.
Well, Capay's a good safe space for him then. There are no House Landor guards on the street. None of the city guards have come knocking for him, so...
Wait, there's no Landor guards in the street right now.
No.
Not good at all. They were wandering the streets searching.
Well, whatever the reason, they're not there now, so
Are they-
Miss Denny to move him.
They probably found me and then recalled the guards back afterwards.
And
Probably found you?
He's going to look at you, Corvus, and then he's actually going to take off his jacket and the scarf he has, and he's going to toss them at you. What goes on? Move quickly.
Great. I'm just imagining you gave him a Tom Baker disguise.
Hell yeah.
Well, we can probably go by the docks. Because that's where Capay is. He's on the riverside.
It's a good place to view the burning of the cart.
It's not a bad way to go. A lot of hustle and bustle. If you keep those on, keep your head down.
Zaldir, you go as fast as you can. I will keep up as best as I can.
I'm going to attract attention if I go like this. Still wearing armor.
Yes.
Stone frowns a little, winces as if it doesn't like doing this because it feels a little sacrilegious to him. But he goes and he basically gets one of his spare robes.
Zaldir in a dress.
He brings it up to you and is like, "This should cover you. You'll have to make sure it doesn't drag."
I'm sorry, Father.
Yes, well, I've been charged, and this seems to be along the lines of towards that, so I'm sure I'll be forgiven.
All right, Elias, I need you to defend the church.
Yes, I'll stay here.
You may want to bar the door once we leave.
Certainly.
Father, hopefully we'll see you soon.
Yes, good luck.
I will leave first, and then you leave a few moments after.
Hurry it up, hop along.
Yes. So Corvus is going to go down that street to there, and then walk the boardwalk to Capay.
Okay, Toki.
I'm literally going to wait as much time as necessary to put the robe on,
and
then I'm going to immediately continue.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, yep, you're in a very baggy road. Its length helps deal with your somewhat more dwarven width and the bulk of the armor. But still, long sleeves. You got to hike it up a bit. but it does disguise the armor and the very odd bulges of axes and so on and so forth. Yeah, it's debatable whether this actually attracts less attention or not, but it leaves more mystery.
Intrigue.
And you both make your way towards House Capet. All right, back to our group, also rushing there. Gifton, you will be the first to arrive.
Yeah, because I flew.
You can see your companions, but not too far behind you on the streets below.
Yeah. We're making slightly better time, but I'm also looking around for it. Yeah. All right. We're gonna flutter up to the door, and are there any like is there like a knocker or anything, or is there guards there?
Okay, so you flutter just over the compound's walls and straight in, right?
Yep.
As you do that, you see the guards at the gate sort of glance up, and you do see a couple of guards with crossbows.
I know.
briefly aim up at you from within the compound,
and
then pause, recognizing the shape of
a pseudo dragon.
Not a bird.
Not a bird.
Not a bird.
Seems those orders were taken rather seriously.
Yep.
How many dead birds are there?
There wouldn't actually. Yeah, there'd be a knocker. Yes.
Well, if there's guards at the door, I'll leave them.
But one of the crossbow guards actually does hurry over and opens the door up for you.
Okay. And I'll ride Dingus in. And I'll say, my friends are coming, let them in.
Yeah, and around that time, the rest of you start to arrive at the actual gate itself. The guards open it up straight away for you. And you are ushered in quickly after Gifton.
Okay.
I'm just there long enough so you can tell them open the gate for everybody else. That's is the goal.
Let's see. You guys went. He went. Yeah, you guys won't be too far behind. Yeah.
I have a movement of 25.
Yeah, I'm accounting for that and Mr. Hobble as well, but
it's also kind of less distance in a way because we're going all the way from the King's Mercy. Yeah. But I don't know.
I'm only going to have you guys a couple of minutes behind. It might not be realistic, but fuck it.
Well, I figured we probably dodged around and not go over House Landor or bypass Landor as much as we could. So
yeah, if you guys want to account for that, for brevity's sake, as you guys are having the gate open for you, without it, you do see House Capet, and as you Corvus, you see the gates open up, and you do see some of your party starting to head in. Just a short distance.
Good.
Can I say I've been trying to watch for any signs of Landor guards?
You certainly can. Give me a perception check.
This is going to work out so well.
Corvus would be doing the same.
Yeah. Fairness. Okay. Corvus, you have not seen any House Landor guards.
Damn scarf.
Except perhaps, no, actually you wouldn't see them from there either. Faldia, the only time you saw House Landor guards was glimpsing them down the street at House Landor itself. Yeah, they seem to not be out and about in any of the streets you're seeing. But yes, you can see your companions moving in, and then the guards notice you, and they sort of beckon and keep the gates open.
I will do that really awkward. Oh man, they started out.
Yeah, I got it. Go a bit faster.
Like way too early.
Yeah. Oh, please don't.
I'm like all the way over. No. Come on.
Corvus will grimace, lift his cane up, and then do a very painful dash.
Yeah.
Sweet, you turned into a cool purple monster?
Yes.
Do the whole, I thought he was going to do the whole get off my lawn.
Carrick, Augie, Cassiopeia, you hear switching of arms.
Server is acting up.
Servers.
Allie, stop.
Allie.
Stop.
Oh, God.
Server.
You can't. Server's really bad. Swap it.
Alright, is that any better?
Yes.
So much better. We were like trying to wave you down. Oh no.
Yeah,
I was worried. I thought it was me.
Yeah, same here.
So, Carrick, Argy, Cassiopeia, you do hear the sounds of heavy armored dwarven footfalls and probably a bit of huffing and panting coming up behind you as you are entering this the House Capet's inner walls. And glancing back, you see a mysterious robed figure that is quite obviously found in, and a rather beat up looking Corvus as well. And the guard letting you in, Gifton, goes, are your companions coming in?
Yeah, have them come in. This is we need to speak to Calicape immediately. It's an emergency.
Certainly, I will fetch him. And he hurries inside and starts to run up the stairs. And you're basically just left standing in the lobby.
Mm-hmm. Do I see Corvus?
Yes.
Within about 30 seconds later, the rest of you can enter. And Corvus is there.
Oh my god, Corvus! I miss you so bad.
I would probably hug you, but your size.
That's rude. Rude as hell.
He holds out his hand.
Give his hand a hug. Hey, wait. How did you? Oh, there's so much we gotta go over. Geez,
in
so
time,
much
did you?
And there was a mob last night, and they tried to get us to do bad things, and it was bad. And there was a mob with the King's
There was letters. Did you get them?
Did you get the papers?
Yeah, I got them. I found the blood. By the way, there was a big scary bird.
Okay.
It was a raven, and it was looking around like it was trying to figure out where I was, and I didn't like it very much.
Right. As you're sort of yammering at Corvus, that sort of, oh my god, relief of he's alive.
Anyway, we translated the letters, and that was where we found out about the thing about Carrick. Show him.
Shouldn't we be showing?
Callum Capet appears.
Sorry. Show him first. It's his daughter.
I'm reaching into the bag of holding and pulling out the.
Callum starts coming downstairs and give me investigation checks.
I know I'm gonna roll bad, so I don't know why I'm trying.
No, someone rolled good at least.
Hey!
Alright, let's see.
We had one good roll.
I rolled better than 12 here.
Alright, I will say, my base is 14.
Yes.
My passive.
Okay. There is a passive investigation, isn't there?
Oh wait, no, there isn't.
No, there actually is.
Yeah, there is. Because there's specifically a feat that gives you a bonus on it. The same way you do wisdom, you add your bonus to investigate.
Oh.
To 10.
Okay, in that case.
So mine's a 9.
Mine's a 15.
Yeah.
Mine's a 13.
Right. Anyone that got 10 or over, including your passive.
Yeah.
Looking at him, this man, it's like 6-ish a.m. and he is fully dressed in noble finery, even a bit finer than he normally is, in fact, which you really can't put on in a hurry. And Corvus, you can see ever so slight crummage and such. He's already been having breakfast. And he looks a little sad. And he comes down the stairs and smiles faintly and goes, "Oh, this is an early visit."
Archie's just gonna speak up immediately. Go, she's gone already, isn't she?
Shit, Melina? Yes. How did you know she was going?
Northwest, southeast.
Where?
She's off along the northern road.
What direction? Northern
road.
Archie, the minute he says north, Archie's out the door.
Archie, no, wait! You should get horses!
What's going on?
I'm going to hand the letter over.
Hand the letter over.
When did she go?
He takes the letter from Carrick, and you can see his eyes flickering over it as you ask him the question. And it says, an hour ago, this... And you can see his face paling.
I'm hoping that that no copies of this letter are sent out before
Do you have fast horses? We should all go as quick as we can.
And you see that flash of fear and anger in his eyes as he fucking screams at the top of his lungs, "Johnson, get them the fastest horses we have!"
As the windows in the house reverberate.
Yeah, and there is the guard that he just yelled at that escorted you in, quickly pops a salute and then rushes out the door.
Sir.
I look over at Thaldir and let him talk because he's the leader.
As much as it pains me to say this, it would be best you stay here. Prepare for a possible problem.
Stay here, just they're after my daughter.
Yes, and they may be after the rest of your home while you're out.
Damn the rest of my home.
He's a dad.
Think of all of the men here, all of the people who depend on you.
Your father's here, right?
Think of keeping a home for when.
My father is an invalid. He can't.
We will bring her back.
What about your brother? Can he watch things?
This city is close to chaos.
Take my brother with you. He can help more than I can.
Yes, sir.
And you see him actually marching off to what you assume is probably his brother's room.
Which is the wizard, right?
Maybe.
I don't know.
We don't actually even know if the mage. Oh yeah, we do know for sure that there's a mage in the group.
Give him a deck of cards.
Does it come out of his mouth?
No, that's a clown.
No, that's the greatest wizard to survive Thanos.
And within moments, you see a couple of minutes. Poor man does have to actually put something on. But you see, following Callan, a minute after, is a man that looks younger but strikingly similar. Can't be more than 17, 18. But a man by this age's standards.
Corvus, is there anything you learned while you were being held?
No, they were just interested in what I was doing and what did I take and where did I put things.
So they didn't say anything about anything they might be trying to do today?
No.
Okay.
And those who were there are probably not capable of doing anything anymore.
I haven't seen a single Landor guard on the streets. They were all over the place last night.
There's probably a good reason for that.
They're probably Gifton's wringing her hands. They're probably doing. They might be trying to draw us away so they can do something bad, but we can't. Melina, she says it's we gotta go.
And this man following Capet is very much still trying to get a shirt, buttoned up on, and is already starting to hurry past you down the stairs. Mm-hmm. And you can hear him chattering, "It'll be fine, Callan. We'll bring her back. Don't worry. You just keep watching
down there too."
Yeah.
I'm gonna start following behind
and
them.
I'm gonna start following as well. You have our stone. We'll message you when we get to her.
I'm sorry. And Father's stone now. I'm like, you have our stone. It's like, oh no, he took the priest. Sorry.
And he nods, and you can see him gritting his teeth. And says, if they do anything to her, I will burn their entire compound to the ground.
That's what they want. Just calm down. Let's focus on Melina first.
And as you get out into the courtyard, you can see already horses being readied, saddles strapped on. There are 6 mounts.
Argie's still long gone.
Yeah. Did RG? Yeah, RG booked it, didn't she?
Yeah, RG just booked it.
She was already at the door.
Yep.
I'm gonna look at.
We'll overtake her on the road if we're lucky.
I'm gonna.
To be fair,
I can just swing myself onto Cass, and that's all good.
we have an extra person with us, which will bring us to 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Cass can't ride a horse. And Cass counts as a horse.
Yep.
Riding.
Well,
so
somebody grab the reins of one of them
Gifton
and haul
also
it because we
would
can
be
put
the
Melina
horse,
on the way
but-
back.
Yeah. I'll grab his second horse as soon as I can actually mount.
Oh, actually, yeah, we got an extra horse because only 4 of us going by horse.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you count Archie. Of player characters.
Yeah.
Gifton,
Hmm?
you might want to go ahead and
Yeah,
make sure Archie
I'm
doesn't
gone. Bye! And then
too far.
I'm going to go as fast as I can in the direction that we were told.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if I can find
And,
RG on the way.
Everyone else, you are helped up onto these horses by attendants. And Callan doesn't waste any time. He just gestures, go!
Yes.
I'm going to see if I can grab the reins of a second horse.
Yeah, they are handed off to you. The attendants actually look a little surprised to see Callan not mounting up. It seems like they've prepared these in the assumption that he would be going. But you are able to handle the other reins. And
It's like Thaldir talks sense into the man to defend his house.
And immediately, Faldir, having been handling Klopp for a while, these horses are a lot fucking better. they move very readily.
Oh,
Horses intended for riding. What a concept.
it's not a plow horse!
Incredibly well-trained horses. Wow. And they also, even as they start to move, feel a lot steadier and a lot faster than Klopp does. And you are off out the gates and off down the street. People are starting to head to work, so there is that sort of rush of people getting out your way as you race off down the streets. Gifton, you are able to catch up with Argy as you're going over to buildings and your movement on Dingus, and you see her already out the front gate of the fucking city.
RG!
I was going with RG.
Oh, you took off with RG?
Yeah, I think I got drowned out because RG said she was taking off, and I'm like, I'm following.
Okay. Alright, so you see both Cass and RG
Alright.
running along.
RG! Cass! Everyone else is coming up behind on horses!
RG just gives a thumbs up, but she keeps booking.
You're One Punch Man running to the sale in the supermarket.
Okay.
I'm gonna say I don't think we should be separated when we get there.
And
Run.
as she's trying to talk to them, they're still moving. But you do eventually hear the sound of horses in a straight out gallop coming up the road behind you and getting closer and closer and closer because these things move fucking fast. And yeah, soon they are up beside you.
RG, see if you can hop onto one of the horses.
RG, as fast as you do go, these things are faster. And
more
in your hurry to get there, it's probably going to be the better course.
Yeah, she'll just hop on it as she's going.
Okay. I will have to ask for a acrobatics check because this is that movement.
You're not doing it with a stop, basically. You're getting onto a moving vehicle.
But, you're pretty good at the shit, so I expect it to go well.
Yay!
Yep, perfect fine. So RG quite gracefully slides herself up onto a horse.
Are these things faster than Dingus?
No.
Okay.
60 foot is the movement.
All right.
Cass.
Your turn.
These are fast.
Don't mount a horse.
Well, these are faster than you. I am a very kind and gentle DM. I'm going to allow you to keep pace with them, yeah?
Okay.
But at the end of your catch up, I'm going to have you roll an extortion check.
Okay.
If that sounds fair to you?
That's fair.
Yeah. So, Cass,
otherwise, I'm getting left behind.
Yeah. So at the you see these horses starting to outpace you, and it's like fuck, put more into it. Faster.
Angry, faster.
Yeah. Angry run. Dab. No, not dab. What's it? Naruto run. Wait, how does that work with the horse?
Actually, you know what? Hey, Cass, if you want to use one of your rages, I will let it last for the round, and you won't have to do an extortion check.
Oh God.
Channel your rage.
Literal anger.
And I will let you run into the combat with that rage active.
Oh.
Okay, tick.
But I will take that into account for pausing and decision making as well. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is the unfortunate part where we notice that she doesn't have a lance.
Man,
Yeah.
that's just also be pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
Especially raging right now.
Yeah.
Okay, raging
so
lance charge.
you all take off down this road, the northern path that leads towards more civilization. It's let's see.
We're on another map, guys.
Now, Allie, quick
Maps.
question.
Yes.
Because I am in rage state, am I leaving a trail of smoldering
Lightning.
Yeah.
I know what I will say. Well, it's not smoldering lightning that's left behind. You do see the occasional
Spark.
Wait, spark. Why are her hooves sparking against dirt? That doesn't make sense. But it seems to be happening every now and then anyway.
Because every once in a while there's just like a slight crack behind everybody and there's lightning.
So you race on the northern road, which goes towards Northdom. Off to the left, you can see the distant form of the river. Basically, this road runs nearby it. And it feels like you are running for quite a while. You know these horses are likely faster than a drawn carriage, but they still had an hour's head start. Gifton, you can't help but worry about what's happening to that little girl you've become so attached to.
Emotional heartstrings.
And as the time passes,
I am praying to Miri, because the goddess of protection.
Okay, very nice.
And I am saying, Miri, I don't do this very often, but please, 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 this little girl, Melina Cafe, she's in a very dangerous place right now. She's just, please keep her safe, please.
Give me a religion check, please.
Okay, I will do a religion check and capitulate that it is one of not my things.
Mm-hmm.
I am not a religious person normally. I'm working on it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, take that into account.
Mm-hmm.
Did you remember to clap?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what's happening? Okay, you have advantage. Re-roll.
Okay.
They really like clapping. Come on, Gifton.
As if your prayers are strangely hard to ignore, you feel a little sense of comfort wash over you very briefly.
Oh.
Tingles.
Nice.
All right, and you all continue down the road. You can see ahead of you. The road starts to get more hilly. There are little raised ledges beside the road where it looks like this has been sort of. You imagine this path was walked down over time, and then that walking path became a horse path, and then gradually wore down through these rocks and hills, and now there's a lovely not quite paved, but a well kept road. It's not even cobbled; it's still dirt, but it's well kept.
When you started to say that, I thought you were going to say, "Well, it's not a road."
It's packed down.
It's packed down, yes. And as you are traveling through these hills, you hear in the distance a.
Oh.
What was that?
That is the sound of a firearm.
Actually, Valdia and Corvus.
Yeah.
Give me a straight out int check with advantage because of your background. Oh, actually, no. This would be perception. It's perception with advantage because of your backgrounds.
Perception.
Okay. Corvus, you think it sounds like a firearm. Valdia, you recognise that more as a sound of compacted gunpowder going off in a crude explosive bomb.
Ooh, that's even worse.
Hooray.
And as you hurry along the road, you do start to see what looks like to be the smoke you just get, not from something on fire, but from the remains of an explosion wafting up in the air. And Corvus, you start to hear the more familiar, which you heard from training or little hunting that the guards did, the resounding of firearms firing off in succession.
We need to get there faster.
If you'd all like to try to get there faster, give me an animal handling check.
I would like to try to get there
Gifton,
faster.
You can do this with advantage, urging Dingus on.
Oh,
So the rest of us just have regular, all right?
Come on, Dingus.
Okay.
Remember, Dingus. This is that sweet little girl that loved us.
And I am taking this as group average % success.
This is not.
Dang, my 20 ain't gonna help most people, but hey.
Off the well, though.
Allie.
What was that, Fowler?
Sorry.
No. Quickly ask it because I just checking something else as well.
Okay.
Since I rolled a 20 on my animal handling, I'll do that. Can I also get my my short bow out?
Yes, I will allow anybody to ready weapons while riding.
Yeah, I got my bow out.
I just wanted to confirm whether or not this was pertaining to possibly falling off the mount, or it was just.
No, this is encouraging the mount to go beyond its usual comfortable pace.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure before I rolled.
Yeah. Okay, thankfully, group average wins.
Yeah.
So
you
are able
to
go faster. The rest of them want to go faster.
Yep. So basically, the lagging animals follow the lead animals, and
Cassiopeia just gets angrier.
Yeah, Cassiopeia. Oh, this is really starting to hurt. Your lungs are on fire. Your legs ache, and that's just pissing you off more.
Her tail is all static electricity.
Occasionally, a tree explodes.
Oh, is Cassie going to Sonic levels?
She's turning blue?
She's going to turn into lightning in the future.
Please don't turn blue.
And soon, those cracks of rifles are very loud, and you can actually hear yelling. You can hear a man yelling, "Melina, stay down!" And you can hear yelled orders of you to the left, and other such sounds of combat.
God damn it!
Can I see anybody yet from the air?
Yeah, give me a perception check actually.
I'm not good at these. No.
Your passive.
Oh, my passive is where's it at? Come here.
It'd be the same as you.
It's 11.
Yeah. It's 11? Okay. Right. You don't see too much. What you do see, however, is a cart. Its front wheels seem to be busted. You can see the bloody, horrible, mangled remains of two horses that were drawing it. Basically, quite a distance away from the front of it now. The front of the cart seems to be scorched and splintered. You do see other horses scattered about on the ground through seems to be bullet wounds or arrows sticking out of them. Dead riders. And you do see a few people in that familiar mercenary uniform that you've seen in House Landor converging towards the cart. And behind the cart, you see a heavily armored gentleman and another less armored person holding a rifle, both in pay colors. This is basically the road leads around a bend and directly to lists between two raised areas.
So we can't just cut through.
It would be very hard to cut through. Yes.
Are they at a distance?
Can I cut through?
At this point, your road is basically kind of ravine-ish style.
Okay.
You are.
I can cut through, but
you
nobody.
Can cut through.
I can cut through. Are they at a range that I can shoot at them?
What's the range of your bow?
I believe the range of my bow is. Let me look. 150 feet to 600 for long range.
Depends how far down do you want to be. Because either you can do a long range shot definitely. If you want to get closer for short range.
I'd like to get closer, and I'm going to cut through, and I'm just going to yell as I bank off. They're right around the other side. They've got him pinned down at the cart. They're running in, and then I'm going to veer off like I'm going over.
So what we're going to do is, Sam, I'm going to give you a surprise attack at the beginning of the thing to represent this. Mm-hmm. And the rest of you, we're going to all move to this lovely battle map.
Hey.
Okay. Down at this
The
bottom.
horse tokens.
Down at this
Well,
bottom
that poor
right corner
horse.
is where you can
So
position yourselves.
Right corner.
Yeah,
So
bottom
over
right.
here. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm making sure I'm on the right side. Yeah.
Where do you want me to come in at, Allie? You want me in the middle?
Wherever you please from the sort of that half of if you cut a diagonal thing. Yeah.
Like there?
Yep, you can come in from there.
I'll-
as long as it's not directly from the left to sides.
How about here? Does that look good?
Yep, that's absolutely fine.
Okay, I'm gonna put me on Dingus.
Can't put myself any further after horribly botching that animal handling roll.
I can't actually put myself on Dingus because I can't move the token differently, but that'll be fine because it's ever together.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, whoops, did not account for you guys having horse mounts, but
It's fine, because I'm pretty sure most people are dismounting as soon as they get there.
yeah, it's probably smart for you to dismount as soon as you can see this happening, because I don't think most of you are trained in riding combat.
And then there's Dan.
Yeah. You're just gonna ride the horse.
Well, I mean, the one thing is, you can always
Literally
just
a
copy one of the dead.
cavalier.
You can always just copy one of the dead horses and put it under somebody.
Yeah. Do any of you want to stay mounted? I should ask.
Yes.
You aren't mounted to begin with.
Going to have body. Is it
A centaur riding a horse, riding another centaur.
Carrick, you dismounting or mounting?
I am dismounting.
Hat then?
I am actually dismounting.
Okay. Corvus?
How rough is the terrain off the trail?
Off the trail, it's a little bit bushier than this map belays. You know, it'll be risky moving off the road itself,
Okay.
especially at mountain speeds. This isn't an open field or anything.
All right, I will dismount.
Okay. Augie?
I'm definitely dismounting.
Gifton, do you want to dismount Dingus right up there?
No, I have my feet now. Screw you.
Skydive!
Okay, so you basically round this corner and quickly hop off your mounts as an arrow sails down from the sky. It'll take your shot to elect your target.
Can I ask what these are? Or I guess it doesn't matter.
Okay, so I'll give you a quick description. You see a person with a rifle here.
Mm-hmm.
Person with a rifle up there.
Mm-hmm.
You see two armored men with lovely big swords.
Mm-hmm.
And you see three lighter armored men that seem to be carrying spears and shields.
All right, I'm gonna shoot at. Let's assume I'm about 30 feet up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's within my range, but I'm gonna shoot at this one because I think everybody will have a harder time getting to it.
Okay.
Because it's up on the ridge.
Right, go ahead and do your little surprise roll. You can do this with advantage.
All right, advantage.
Ooh.
Okay, that's a hit.
All right. Smite.
All right, you're gonna smite.
I think I'm gonna smite. Guys, you think it's too early for a smite?
Smite!
Smite.
Smart.
Smiting.
This might work out well.
Alright. I think I roll, was it D6 or D8? I should really have this on my thing.
You should have 2d8 at base, I believe, for level 1 spell slot.
I was just saying, yeah, it depends what level slot you're burning.
I'm burning a level 1, so...
Yes, 2d8.
2d8. Alright. So I'm gonna, like, because it's coming down from the sky and it's coming down with the holy energy of Gift and Angry, golden freaking, like, lightning bolt of death.
Okay.
So that's
and
they also have a poison roll.
13 total damage, and we'll have them make a con save.
Yep, that's versus the sleep, not the damage.
Yeah.
And they don't sleep.
Right, they are not knocked out. There is a cry of pain as this tiny little arrow embeds itself deep and with a fucking coating of horrible explosive divine energy.
Uh-huh.
Just the wording there.
Yeah. And you hear a pained and somewhat confused
Coding.
cry, because that's not an angle you expect attack to come from.
Yeah.
And then I need everybody to roll initiative.
Initiatives. Where did my character sheet go? Come back.
Why is Corvus showing up not quite in a square?
Because he hasn't moved it yet.
Yes, I think he's just dragged his token onto the field.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I rolled.
Garrick.
Yes. I rolled better, though, technically.
Yours?
Just because I have a higher base number and a lower bonus.
Dude.
Thaldir is having problems with the horse.
You will find that I rolled the best.
I will find that that you're having
I
problems with
am
your horse.
number one.
Yours.
Unfortunately, my problem with my horse is that my horse really likes me and doesn't want to
There
stop.
you go.
But luckily, I can order it to do things.
Yours.
I like how I basically had to shoot downward at this guy, so he's got to be really puzzled how that came in. God, that's a lot of initiatives.
It's
God, that's a lot of initiatives.
That's a lot.
Hey, be happy though. A couple of these on your side. Oh, guess who I haven't accounted for? The brother. Let me drag him in the token real quick.
Oh,
I'm assuming the blue girl over here is Melina.
Nope, she's in the thingy.
Okay.
Jiggy. Can you see the names assigned to those tokens, by the way?
No.
No.
How do I do it?
I
Allie,
can see the mercenaries and the mercenaries scouts.
click
Yes.
on the token. And then double click it. There should be the nameplate. Select C. Then go into the advanced properties and select show to players.
Sure.
And you have to do that for each one, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Capet Rifle Guard. Capet Veteran Guard. Are we gonna have a token for the brother?
Yes.
Okay.
That's
I will
what she
grab
was
it
getting
in a
before we
moment.
rudely interrupted her.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Well, I did ask if you could see these because I felt it would be handy because I have gone through the effort of.
I like
actually-
her.
Well,
like
I
her
rudely
veteran.
interrupted you asking if the blue people were our friends.
Yes,
I like-
the
I
blue
like
people
the-
are your friends, the red people are the enemies.
Mhm.
Representing.
Wow, that is.
I like the veteran.
conforming to
I
standard.
like our veteran. Actually, I like both of ours because they both have really high initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need to tally my arrows down.
I think that's all of them. Bit
I
hard for
don't
me to
see
tell.
this.
Yep, it looks like it.
Okay. Right, let's see.
As long as there's not one hidden underneath the dead body.
Does Melina get a separate?
She does
initiative?
not. She is an objective right now.
Oh my.
She is the payload.
Yes, that'll do. You will be representative of the brother. Shoop.
Shoop.
Shoopadoop.
Come on, up here. Right, go.
He's an imp.
No, he's a
That's-
mage. That's a mage dude with a glowing blue hand.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Show nameplate. Advanced. Yeah.
See, I'm surprised we got out of there with the firstborn.
Not firstborn actually, thirdborn.
No, I was just saying
the
the
thirdborn.
brother. The brother we were talking to is older.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, the brother we were talking to is the secondborn of the house. That's why I was
Yep.
wondering.
You guys haven't met the firstborn.
The firstborn's
Because he's
probably
not there.
probably already had. He was probably one of the ones dead in that camp that we killed the Goliath at.
Okay, and we need to roll his initiative as well. My God, I have a lot of sheets.
Yay, sheets.
By the way, Allie, we need you to check a few things in a few different books right now.
You think I don't use his books anymore? Haha, fee tools. 5e tools is what? Fee. Fee.
You're using what my coworker does. Nice.
Hey, Al, we need to check on 5e tools about 10 different things simultaneously.
Okay. Order. Very nice. Right. Okay, so you'll see this dude be struck down from above. All of these dudes are basically visible. I mean, you can't quite see this dude yet, but I'm saying you can hear him. No one is really hidden that you know of. And yeah, Carrick, you're up.
Okay.
Also, you can hear a sort of crying and screaming girl from inside this caravan.
Okay.
Quiet,
I
Corvus.
take it this one is completely out of view because of the rock wall.
Yeah, he's fairly high up. You could get an angle on him, but he would have about 3/3 cover.
How about the
3/3?
groups
3/3.
over here?
3/3 doesn't mean anything. That's full. 2/3.
Then he has full cover. And
What
you're
about
probably
these ones
thinking,
here?
You can draw an angle on those. Yes.
Okay. Is that because I don't know how big the actual carriage is? Do I have a clear shot like that?
I'd say add another like 10 feet, and because of the height angling carriage, you can shoot him past that.
And then that one I've got to.
I would
fine
actually
line
say
of sight.
you've got about half cover on it because there are big horses dead in the way.
Okay, but this guy I don't have cover. I just have a little bit extra distance.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now we go. Where the hell did my character sheet go again?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
I popped it out. That's why.
For the ledge guys, just to really simplify the whole height and angle shooting thing, add about 10 feet from any
Okay, so
angle.
not terribly big.
Okay, then I am going to move because I don't want to have disadvantage. But moved right to here. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be getting sneak attack off.
Yeah.
So I am just going to plug. I'm trying to see. Yeah, that one I'd have some cover. I'll plug a shot off at the veteran here.
Yep, go for it.
And oh,
Good luck.
nope.
Oh.
Okay, yep, that's a miss, unfortunately.
Do you want to move back into cover?
I'm doing that for two reasons, actually. I'm trying to get out of measure. I'm going to come back here, and I am going to use a bonus action to try to hide.
Okay, go ahead and do yourself.
20.
Very nice. Okay. Also, I should know, when you guys came rushing up, the rifle guard and the veteran Capet dude both looked pretty alarmed that people coming up behind them briefly, hearing that sound, thinking, oh shit, we're being surrounded. And then there is a look of recognition on the heavy armored dude's face.
I should have done the other thing. I was debating casting silent image.
I like how there's all these strange people we don't know that suddenly know us.
Mm-hmm. You are a very identifiable group, I will have to say.
It's kind of one of those things of we may not have met the people, but they know who we are. That, and we have the brother with us too. So,
Corvus,
that's the end of
you
my
have
turn.
no idea how true that is.
Augie.
Yeah.
So I want to try something stupid, but I want to ask if I'd be able to do it. Would I be able to, when I'm dismounting the horse, basically use as a springboard to land on top of the carriage?
I will ask for an acrobatics check at disadvantage to do that, as it's a pretty ballsy thing to do.
Do it.
Do it. One more.
Okay, one more.
Yeah,
keeps-
I said disadvantage. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, it keeps cutting it off for me. That's the reason. Then all I heard was Toby saying, "Do it."
Okay, 14. Yeah, sure. I will allow it.
Okay, cool.
It will still consume your stomach movement like the jumping rules do,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, but using that and basically part of my other movement to get over to here, and then going to basically jump down and use the last bit to get to here, just at the bottom of the cliff there.
yeah, bottom of the cliff. Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm. And that's light foliage there, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay, cool. And I am going to do that.
Right, you're gonna hide there. Let's see. You used a single movement. Is it you able to do that in single movement? Okay, then you use the action to do that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You
And you
push
turn.
dive.
Yep.
Right. Capet Veteran Guard. You can see that clear look of relief that people are here. And no, what's he gonna do? If I move up, you able to get her out?
Who is that to?
In
Us?
general, everyone around him, yes.
Wouldn't it be better for us to have him move out and
With
us
her?
move up?
Yeah.
He is thinking about just he doesn't think of you as particularly combatants.
Oh.
We
Well,
could do
I
that.
can't, I'm not right
You
there,
can
so
tell
somebody.
him. Yeah,
I'm not there,
someone can
so
tell him that.
come on, guys.
It's probably better if you get her out. I think we can handle this.
Right.
I mean, I will say, you are dressed as a noble boy right now, Carix.
And
no armor.
Hiding underneath the wagon.
No, I'm hiding behind the wagon.
He looks briefly doubtful, but he looks at his companion beside him. I'm moving up to the side door. Cover me. And he is in fact going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and actually 6. And then he opens up the carriage door, which swings out a little this way. It's not going to obstruct movement. And you can hear him saying, "Right, Melina, we're going to move. Calm down, sweetie." And that will be his turn.
Guys, we might want to tell Lucian to go with his niece.
Sorry, Melina, the heroes are here.
Well, I mean, she knows a couple of us. Actually, she knows me, because you're up on top of the roof.
3. Alright, Mercenary 3 is going to hear that there are people approaching, and it's going to 1, 2, 3, 4. Difficult terrain on the horse. So it's just going to continue. Separately listed 5, 6, and you can see. Actually, can anyone see? Gifton. You can see him sort of like he's slightly hunkering as if trying to keep himself out of too much sight because there is a person with a gun over there. He's holding his shield up in front of him defensively, and yeah, he will take another move and stop here, hunkered behind this horse.
I'm going to yell as loud as I can. There's a guy hunkering amongst the horses moving your way! Watch out!
He looks positively offended. Right, and then...
You shouldn't try to hide. That's my stick.
Right.
He's probably going, why do they have people in the air?
Yeah, you see this dude sort of looking up and who the fuck are these people? And
he hasn't seen half of us.
Yeah. And he hefts up from a sort of little what do you call it? Strapping that keeps it hanging near his waist. A large crossbow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And he is going to point it up in the air.
That's going to be painful.
Target you, Gifton.
Yep.
And there is a...
Katwang.
13.
That is a miss.
Okay. Right.
I have an AC of 17.
And then he is going to start backing off to try and get under tree cover, basically.
Another moving into the woods!
They don't like you. Alright. Mercenary Scout, whose thing I forgot to rename, but that's okay. This dude is in fact carrying a rifle, even though this will say longbow when it's pressed. The damage is correct.
Okay.
It's a very funny looking rifle.
Yeah, you see the Mercenary Scout from beside the dude that just fired the crossbow off. He looks between you, Gifton. Then he looks down at the veteran trying to get Melina out, and he aims his gun at the veteran.
Yeah.
So many fucking sheets. Where did Mercenary Scout go? This one I just minimized you. There it is. Right, and he fires. 13 is... Wow, these guys really cannot shoot for shit. Yep, that misses.
Pew!
You hear
Right
that?
past Vanderbilt.
And there is a big waft of smoke that comes up from this thing. And then Clifton. Also, and you do see an impact on the ground near the dude trying to get Melina out.
Yeah. I apologize. I should have done this before. I'm looking at something.
I will say, I hope House Landor didn't spend too much money on these guys,
Because they're shit, aren't they?
Obviously,
at least then it would be you got what you paid for.
Because they're shit and they're coming back in body bags.
Yeah, I'm
Wait, no.
having
They-
Dingus do a bit of a fly because we can cover some distance. But I'm gonna shoot first and then fly because we're gonna move. I was heavily considering throwing my free fairy fire on somebody because I could make it so if you guys can see them, you have advantage to hit them, and that might be nice. But I'll come to that in a minute. Let's shoot this person again. Yeah, I'll do second verse, same as the first. Ignore the sleep, because I can't do sleep on them again.
11. Let me check. Actually, difficult for it. Yeah, that is a miss, unfortunately.
Yes, that should be a miss. All right, and then so I make another arrow go fly by, whips past their head. They probably don't appreciate that. And I'm going to fly. So I'm 30 feet in the air, and I'm going to go right over here. And I'm gonna go. I got your back. At Archie or at everybody, I guess. At my turn.
Okay. And you're keeping feet up from these raised ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I will say it's about 15ish or so feet of this stone walling.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Mercenary 1 is going to advance up with his buddy, even though someone is yelling everything about where they're going.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he will double move. 1, 2, 3, 4. And likewise, sort of try and crouch here.
Another one hiding by the horses!
And you hear one of them shouting, "Shut up, little lizard!"
They're not a lizard.
Okay.
You have your rage.
That's wasted.
Yes, I do. And I also have a target within standard move range.
Do it!
Yay!
5. God damn it, Carrick, your head.
What about my head?
Okay. 5. 10, 15,
I feel insulted
20,
right now.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 2 targets, actually. I am swinging on Mercenary 3. I am going Reckless Attack.
Okay.
I am using my Great Axe.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
that is a hit. All right, 12. He actually goes straight down.
And then I am using my bonus action. And I am lighting up number 1.
Okay.
He gets to make a DC
10.
12.
DC 12. Dex. Bam. Cool, he makes it. All right, so half damage, 3 damage.
And his hair's standing up.
Okay, very nice. So you cleave through one, and as you do, lightning sort of sparks off of you again and saps the other for another lovely little tingly bit of damage.
And just as my 6 seconds speech, Caspia at the top of her lungs is screaming blood and steel.
Okay. All right.
Would I go before the 11s?
What's your dex bonus?
4.
4, you say. Pretty sure that will put you above them, but let me double check on the veteran at least. Yep, you will go for them. So let me move you up a second.
Okay.
Right, there you go. Corvus, you are up next.
5, 10, 15. How's the rifle guard looking? Sustain injuries?
Which one? Oh, what, the friendly one?
Yeah.
No, he looks uninjured right now.
Okay. And he's going to move past, so that's 15.
Which also, Gifton, I'm actually going to move you above the mercenary scout that went before you last time, because
Alright.
you have a higher dex bonus.
That's fine.
20, 25.
I'll accept it.
Should I also be before Carrick at that point?
Carrick. What are your guys' respective dexes?
He's a 2, I'm a 4.
Okay. Ready? Carrick, you're only +2?
He's only got
Yeah,
14
I only
dex.
have 14 decks.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Bonus action, dive into the bushes.
Okay. Yeah, doing hide.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll yourself.
Nice.
Okay. Right. Mercenary Veteran 1. He too is going to pull out his heavy crossbow and try and shoot at you, Gifton.
Hey.
12. Wow. And these guys were not worth their money.
You can't hit me.
Don't do that.
I'm
You see,
sorry.
you see,
It's a very
you see
Faye
this one
thing to
just.
do.
You see this one just gives you sort of vaguely impassive look as he's already starting to reload his crossbow, and he's going to take a second shot.
This one will hit me. That one will
17.
hit me. That will hit me.
Okay.
Neener.
7 piercing.
Oh, ouch. That hurts. Taking it.
So, yeah. Now, size scale wise, this is a very large bolt, and you can feel it sort of slices right, like one of those sort of ridged edges, slices right through your arm as it sails past you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just see a faint little smile appear on his face.
You got cocky, kid.
Yeah, I forgot what the first one. These guys have multi-attack. Right. Mercenary 2 is going to be... Oh, he just saw his friend get cut down. He doesn't like that.
Just let his friend get the shit murdered out of him.
Yeah. He lets out a sort of little battle cry and gripping his spear with both hands, not bothering to try and block with his shield. He's going to... stepping over his friend's body. I'm going to move the dead friend over here temporarily so he's not. He's going to try and stab it to you, Cass.
Okay.
From the heart for something.
15.
Hits.
Okay. 5 piercing.
I take 3.
2.
2 stranded down, D&D.
Yeah, friend down.
Okay, so I take 2.
Yeah.
I just give him a look.
Yeah. And
flesh wound.
his spear goes in. You don't really move much from it. And you see that mild look of concern on his face.
Look at it, look at him, look at it again, look back at him, narrow eyes.
The Capet Rifle Guard is going to step out, level their rifle down at the person with the rifle on top of the cliff, and is going to fire with a... Whoa! Okay. And they will crit, apparently.
Oh, it hasn't
I
rolled
don't
yet
know
for
if
me.
I've seen anything yet.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That was to GM. I can screenshot it if you guys don't believe
I believe you.
No, I believe it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Hopefully the damage roll will come through. Wow,
Yep.
that was
Yep.
terrible roll.
I still don't.
Unfortunately,
Okay.
Wow, that's
that was a
really
waste
bad.
of a crit.
That's a
That was
bad
a waste
roll.
of a
So
crit.
that's what, 10 damage?
I mean,
Yeah, good lord.
Wow.
That's
5 damage.
5
That's
damage.
the total.
It's weird though,
Rifle
because it
buddy,
looks like
you
it's
rolling awful.
It's weird because it looks like it's coming off of the spear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's not. It's coming off of the musket. It just didn't appear for
Okay,
you.
so who was that at?
That was at the scout, mercenary scout up top here.
That was our team buddy fucking that guy up. We're trying
You-
to
you
sail
see
it.
this
not
round
the mercenary
wingless
scouts on
guard.
bars. Okay.
No,
Okay.
mercenary scout is an enemy. Capet Rifle
Okay.
Guard is yours.
Okay. Who did the? Oh, okay.
Everyone with a red marker is the enemy. Everyone with a blue.
Everybody named Mercenary.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, because notably
I'm
we
just
do not
trying
have a
to-
red mark.
What a disappointing waste of crit. Okay. Mercenary Scout 2. Yeah, Gifton's been dealt with by the other dude. He's going to come towards the edge, and he's going to try and shoot at the dude cleaving into his buddies.
By the way, looking at Ali, I hate to tell you this, but Lucian's not in the order either.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Why not just have him act at end of turn?
Yeah, he's going to go
Have him act after Thaldir.
Yeah.
I would say put him in the order.
I'm putting his initiative up now,
horse.
but I'm...
Fucking Christ almighty.
Oh, he'll go to the top of the round.
Yeah, that works. Sure, that works.
Yeah, he was just taking his
Hey,
time to get off the
wait.
horse.
I like to prove that the two of us with the +2 decks both rolled nat 20s.
Yeah, wow. Okay.
He might have just taken last turn to dismount.
Right.
He's being more refined about his
yes, Mercenary Scout
mounting.
is firing down at you, Cass. Come on. Right, making sure it's on public. Yes, it is. Right, there's a crack bomb of this mislabeled rifle.
Yes.
Oh, that didn't mean to roll them attack twice. 3 piercing. Wow. It rolled a 1. Okay.
Congratulations.
He will then fire again, which we'll use that second roll for that. 9, pretty sure misses.
They have advantage.
Oh yes, because you're raging, so 20.
Wait, is that only against
It's
melee
against
attack?
everything. I'm pretty sure. It's your character. You should have that on your sheet.
Doing so gives me
You can just click the thing and it'll
attack rolls. Okay, so
Yeah,
20.
so that does it.
It's
Right. Okay, 13. That's more like it.
Okay.
wow.
So
But remember, you're
16
raging, so you
rounded
take
down.
less.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I know. So that's
1 and 6.
Oh, yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Cass just kind of looks. Does that slow look? Just kind of annoyed.
Right,
Points
so,
at 2, points at 1, and then points back up at her.
right, so 2 shots. One sort of wings you. The other actually does sink pretty deep, but in your sort of anger, don't really feel it.
No.
Right, Valdir.
I have to ask you an important couple questions.
Yes.
The horse
Yes.
will be just off map,
Screen,
correct?
Yeah.
Okay. It is considered a friendly beast, correct?
Yes.
It is within 60 feet of me then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the second paragraph talks about how I can use a bonus action to command them to do something.
Yep.
I'm going to command it to go to that guy.
Okay. Yeah. So you give out some to the horse. Yeah, sure. It will do that. Let me put a horse token onto the field.
Nice, because then you got a horse right ready for him and the kid. That's
Right.
good.
So it trot over here. Means
Nay.
Ali gets to shoot a horse soon.
At the very
I think
least,
the mercenary
give
would
them
just look at that kind
another-
of dumbfounded for a second, like, the fuck is going on?
Okay.
That one's kind of seen some shit already, and he's
That's
not
a bonus
happy about
action.
All right, next I'm going to go this way,
Mhm.
and I'm going to try and rip through this robe that I was still wearing the whole time.
Okay.
it. He never said he took it off.
I'm because I like the image of it. I will allow you to tear your way out of that robe. You sort of axes emerging from underneath it. I imagine.
Yep.
Oh god, I'm gonna have to make him a new robe, guys.
Oh, poor Father Stone.
I know.
Well, I'm trying not to
You're ripping your way out of the
Completely
robe. There's no two ways about it.
Immo was up there nodding,
like-
going, "Yeah, sure." Lending me rope. Hey.
There's like ripping your way out and then like slicing it as finely as possible.
I can probably mend it.
Yeah, mending will
Maybe.
be able to patch this up.
Many
It's
hours
gone
of
from
mending.
being like a closed front robe
Me
to
and
kind
Carrick
of
will
like
always
an open
know.
zip-up sweatshirt.
Right, so you tear your way out.
Yeah. I'm moving forward. I'm assuming that that's going to count as essentially an action.
No, you can do it
No?
for free. I'm counting it as
All
weapon
right.
drawing.
1, 2.
You've amused the DM. She's allowing you to continue your actions.
I'm going to put
Right, so
myself there.
Taking a dash. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
I will take a dash.
Lucian is going to. Holy crap. Okay.
Lucian's gonna cast Fireball right
Uh-huh.
here. Ish.
Magic missile.
Can actually cast Fountain Fireball.
No.
Yeah. Cast Fireball right here.
Now, I always think third level mage, that'll do, you know, and then I forget that is a third level spell. Not third level, yeah, third level spells. Yeah. Okay. Right, so Lucian is going to what's your movement speed, buddy? 30. He's going to he's protective of his niece. So he's going to horse. 2. 3,
He
4,
could have took, he could totally go around
5.
that way, yeah.
And
Fireball?
He's actually going to deal with. Fireball's going to be wasted. He can't justifiably get an angle on all of them up there.
Yeah.
Magic missile.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking that might be the case.
It might not be the only one in this coming
Actually,
turn.
no, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Oh, he does know magic missile. Okay, yeah.
Say what mage?
What kind of mage is he? No magic missile.
Right.
What are they teaching these kids these days?
He's going to send his magic missiles.
Not magic missile, obviously.
He is not a military trained mage. He is a basically a kept behind son. Lovely noble influence, but trained in the arts.
I wasn't trained in the military either.
Yeah, and he's going to fire off magic missile, which is each dart 3 dots. Yep. 1 over here at this scout, who will die.
I hurt them.
You did. They made that an easy kill.
Mhm.
Let's put a death mark on you, and then another one off at each of the mercenaries attacking Cass.
Yeah, because he probably can't see the other guys because of the brush.
Yeah. That one at the bottom one, that one at the top one, so they both take 4. 4. Okay. And that is his turn. Augie.
Okay. I'm using my move to get up right to here. Actually, screw it, to here.
That's a sheer wall.
Can I climb up it?
If you do a climb check, yes.
Oh, that's a wall all the way
Yes.
around?
You guys see over here? That's the raise up.
Oh.
Climbing would be acrobatics, athletics.
Athletics.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep. Going up consumes 15 feet of your movement. So you can do it.
Okay.
RG has tons of
That's
movement.
fine. I have more than enough movement left.
Yeah.
And
It's
she's going
difficult
to
to do these things, is all.
Well, that's because
She's going
we
to
moved after.
basically grab his shoulder, spin him, and clock him in the face.
Go ahead and do your attack roll, please.
RG!
Right, that hits.
Damage.
Right, 5.
Offhand.
Hit.
Damage. And burning a key point for an unarmed hit.
Oh, whiff, I'm afraid. And that's a hit. And he goes down.
Okay.
Trying to take one alive!
Since I get a free 10 plus disengage, I'm whipping over this guy and using the last hit to clock him.
Okay. And that is actually a miss.
Okay.
I am saying try to take one of them alive.
I mean, it's not like I do lethal.
You can if you choose to or choose not to. So, tell me which one you want.
It'd be non-lethal.
Okay.
Okay, so
He's not quite at the point of outright murdering
this one
people
right
yet.
here is not dead yet.
He's unconscious. In fact, I'll give him a different marker for that.
Yeah.
We're just going to put that sleepy marker on him.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And you move over there. And you make a swing, but whiff. Right, Carrick.
Okay. I am going to try this again, but this time with more feeling. Do I get sneak attack as I come around the corner?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
You are coming out of stealth to do this.
Let's
So
see
sneak attack,
if
you get-
let's see if I actually, hit.
I hope you hit.
Click.
And
like that,
technically,
man.
hidden, you should have advantage. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 18 hits.
Hurt him.
And
5 in the sneak attack. Right, very nice.
17.
Wow. Max.
Surprised that didn't green for whatever reason.
It doesn't bother with damage rolls. It only does it for the attacks. Okay, yeah. So you see your arrow sail through the air and only just manage to nudge in between the heavy plates this guy's wearing, but it does sink in, and he's pretty surprised by it.
And let's see, that was 1. You said the horses are difficult terrain? The
Yeah.
dead horses?
Skadoodling over there to hide. Oh, that's not hiding.
Making
Okay.
the long
Well,
way
that's
around.
5. I technically have. Now the question is, where is, because of the tree, it's hard to tell
It's
where
up
the
that
wall
way.
actually is.
This
No,
is,
where the wall is.
Oh.
You're up against the wall.
Okay, would I be able to? Actually, I could technically, at least from him, I could try to stealth.
Yep. Yeah. The only
But
dude
if
that
I-
might be able to see you is in fact dead, so you can stealth here.
Yes, I can't actually because that was an attack, a move, and a
double move.
bonus.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm at least by being here, it's harder for
You can
people
stealth at the
to-
beginning of your next round.
Yeah, or I could just pull out magic missiles. But
Yeah.
I'm getting to a position that makes it hard for me to be hit. So
That's your round.
yes,
Pay veteran guard. Okay. You hear him trying to calm down Melina, and I come on, sweetie, come here, and then you see him reaching in and picking up Melina, and he's doing this in a very deliberate thing, trying to put his heavily armored back towards where any gunfire might come from, and trying to keep her held very carefully. And
Putting
that will
himself
be his
between
action.
him and them.
And then he's going to.
Don't
fuck
worry, Melina,
me.
we're with you.
There's a horse, but it's friendly, so fuck it. 1, 2.
Oh no,
Right.
he's stealing your horse, Valtir.
Oh, what? Yeah, you guys moved this horse to actually. Oh,
Yeah. He
Now-
literally can get her on the horse with him and go.
yeah, he has concerns though because putting her up on the horse makes her a target.
Target.
Yeah. He can leave
Use
the horse behind.
as moving cover.
Yeah, that's actually what he's going to do. He's going to move around behind the horse, sort of trying to grab hold of its reins with one arm, and then he's going to lead it with him. And I'm going to be generous and say that it can, in fact, move. You see it stumbling a bit, trying to move over this other horse, but he gets it over here. Right, and that will be his turn. Right, mercenary veteran 2. Okay, so you have chased after this dude. You see him let his crossbow fall back onto its strap thing and draw his sword, Argy.
Okay.
And now the fun of trying to hit Argy begins.
I don't know, with my track record, that's surprisingly easy.
Right, so he as he's drawing his sword, he sort of does a slice up with it. 17.
That's a hit.
Right. 8 slashing.
Okay.
And then immediately he jabs forward with it. Right. 4.
Okay.
And you then see him sort of, he's keeping contact with you, but he's moving here. Right. Mercenary 3 is dead. Mercenary 1 is very scared of Cass. But he too is going to wobbly step and try to make us. Oh, actually, he's going to be a smart man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keeping a wary eye on Faldir as he does. He's going to stab at Cass with flanking advantage.
You already had advantage.
Yeah, but he's trying to sneak attack.
But he doesn't know that. He's being smart.
Yeah.
He's trying to be tactical.
Tactically, he doesn't know any better. Shit.
Right. 1.
Tactical, he doesn't know any better. That he could have not done better than that.
Stab the horse butt.
Get horse hoof in face.
Yeah, that's him done. Okay, and that's probably him done the next round for sure. Right, Mercenary Scout is unconscious. Gifton.
Or unconscious. Veteran one's the one that shot me, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Gonna shoot at him with the bow.
That's a hit.
Oh.
Ooh.
Right. Okay. Oh, that is fucking tasty.
Yeah, and
right.
Sleep check.
12 and sleep check. Yes. Veteran.
I can shoot too.
The little lizard is talking.
Where's his con? Yep, he's fine.
Yep.
Right, but he does take a central chunk of damage.
Yeah, really tempted to smite, but this is like what, 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, use up all your spells and stuff, guys. It's fine.
I would say we're closer to.
Actually, this is going to be about 10 a.m. You guys had to go run to the caves. You had to then travel out here.
Yeah, but we've got a whole. We how long did the last day?
The point
take
you're trying to
us?
make stands.
Yeah.
Okay,
I am going to. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do the smart thing. It doesn't sound like the smart thing, and I'm gonna go follow Melina.
Okay. Right, so you move over there.
Yep, I'm checking in on Melina.
Right, she's clearly crying, distressed.
It's okay, Melina. We're here. It's okay.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Cass. Fools are flanking
I'm gonna beat some ass. I told mercenary number 2 he was going down first. So I am still reckless attacking.
Okay. That's a hit. Right, 7 session. Is this adding in your range damage, Tobes? Because I feel like it's not.
What's that?
Is this adding in your range damage?
It's not.
No.
No. So it would be 9.
Yeah. Remember to make a separate field for when you're raging. Right. So 9 damage. He is sliced in twain.
Can't fix that.
Yep. There are no non-lethal swings from Cass. I feel.
No. I was not unless someone says take him alive.
Actually, I'm also going to say I'm not going to let you do non-lethal when you're raging. I think he's yeah.
As a note, that actually was said. The swings keep one alive, but.
And then I am zapping number 1.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Yeah, rage.
Oh, can he survive? Let's see. He survives.
Blap, blap.
It's a good thing that he's literally 5 feet away from me.
Yeah, it's a short survival, but you know.
No, I couldn't. Okay, I couldn't do that as a bonus action. Okay.
Were you gonna try and kick him?
Yeah, but I didn't charge him, so because my kicks are actually more devastating than my lightning right now.
Well, I mean, you have enough movement range where you could technically couldn't you go out and then just charge?
I was gonna ask.
No, I
no,
don't.
There's not enough. No.
Not until next level. Do it at next level. That's just rude.
Okay, what? Do you want to stops?
No.
Okay. Mercenary 2 has been cleaved in twain. Mercenary threat 1.
Corvus.
Corvus? Oh, yes. Why has that switched again? Okay. There you go, Corvus.
It seems like doing that.
I think you accidentally arranged it when
I added Lucy in.
Yeah, that's why I ended up after everybody again. I don't care.
Can I turn to Carrick and say, "You're gonna have to boost me"?
Boost my bottle.
Mesh missile.
Come on, climb up there with your broken leg.
Yeah, right.
You can, but then you're not moving to a character round, and he'll have to use his.
Yeah.
Just go for here.
Let me see what I can do. 5, 10,
that right
15,
there's a
20,
move.
25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can still do it. So, all the way around.
Yep.
And because RG is with them.
I you. Move here.
Well, I have advantage because Betta gives her advantage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And from behind the bushes comes out just the cane stick.
You just hit him with the cane? Go for
Yep.
it.
The days of the bone saw have ended.
Alright, 26, that hits.
Right across the back. And half for sneak attack.
So is that already halved or
No, that will have to be halved.
Okay, so that's 3.
Yep, so it's 12 total. Right. And that's bludgeoning, non-lethal?
Non-lethal bludgeoning.
Nice.
Okay. Alright, anything else?
He will stand position with the cane shaft out.
Yeah.
Just holding.
Alright, Mercenary threat 1-1. Seeing his buddy being gained up on and flying it off. Can't really do anything about that. So best hope is hitting people and them pursuing. So he's going to also let his crossbow drop, draw his sword, move up behind Argy, and is going to do a swing-o.
And he has advantage because now they're ganged up.
Yeah.
Yep. 18.
That's a hit.
Right, 5. And then, wow! I'm pretty sure he misses.
Yep.
Yep. So he swings with his drawing of the blade, does a little nick on your back, and then his second swing goes wide with one of your natural sways.
Ooh.
Right. Pay rifle guard. Seeing that Melina is now behind here, and Pay's getting trying to get her onto the horse. Targets. I don't think she can actually see anyone that deep into the forest. She's going to hold her action in case one of the mercenaries pops up near here.
Yeah. She's covering their retreat.
Yeah. Right. Dead. Oh dear.
So I am realizing I should have been wielding the hammers right now. They're slightly better for, not killing somebody.
Not visually murdering a man.
But is it possible for me to do non-lethal while wielding?
Yes.
We've
made it with any melee weapons can do non-lethal.
You basically just swing with the side.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
side or the pummel.
I will move forward and swing to. I'm going to try and Corvus him.
Okay.
I don't want him to go terribly far.
Oh.
If you want to move here, you're gonna try and whack him away somewhere.
I'm going to try and hit him in the leg.
Okay.
Oh, that's what you meant by Corvus him.
Corvusing, yes.
If you go here, you have advantage.
You're making a habit of it.
Oh, okay. In that case, I will go there.
I mean, to be fair, this is the first time for Corvus breaking his leg.
Yeah.
This is Thaldir to somebody at this point.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're pulling a Thaldir. That's what you're doing. This is becoming your thing.
You're doing a Thaldir. Perfect striking height.
Okay, that hits.
Oh, right. Huh.
Right, got advantage.
All right. Okay, so you smack his leg with the flat of the blade. But actually, you probably use the actual half of it, of the hand axe, to try and get that in that nice crack, because flat blade's not going to do it. So you bring it in and you crack his leg, and you hear him let out a scream as he crumples down to the ground and blacks out, because he is, in fact, down to 0 now.
Oh, I didn't even need to hit him again.
Yeah. And he blacks out from the pain. Anything else?
That looks fine. You Thaldired him proper.
2, 3. Yeah, I think that's about as far as I can move that direction.
Okay. Lucian. All right. He is going to. Let's see. Can you do anything to really help with this? You're a shit mage, Lucian.
Really, honestly.
He knows fireball and magic missile. What else do you need?
If it helps, I'm gonna use my yelling this round to say, Lord Capet, ride with your niece south.
Well, you can do that this round because 6 seconds can happen anywhere, and it doesn't have to be on your turn.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I can do that.
Yeah.
I'm using mine to say that because it's honestly the most reasonable thing for him to do.
Okay. He will. There's a brief look of relief on his face because he does not actually enjoy the fighting.
No.
But
this is something he can do, though. He can take her south.
Yes, certainly, Lady Brockgren, and he's going to treat you with some due respect.
Oh.
1, 2, 4, and he's actually going to use his action to get her up on there. Actually, no, he's going to get up on the horse himself and reach
wait
down.
for the guy to hand him up.
Yep. So he is on the horse, just putting him there. Okay. All right. Augie.
Okay, I am doing my standard.
I figure she'll cry less if she's with Uncle. Maybe.
24 is I'm pretty sure I hit.
Yep,
that's. Remember, you've got advantage as well.
Yeah.
Which one are you hitting?
The one I was hitting last round.
Okay, yep. So you do have advantage, but that's definitely hit. You can roll again just in case you get a crit if you want.
Battery surfer thing, but yeah. So.
Right. Okay. 24 is a hit.
Yep, and then that's offhand.
Okay.
I am
offhand
activating.
Is not a hit.
Okay. I am activating Flurry of Blows because I did get a hit in there.
Yep.
And.
All right, that's a hit. Okay. And that's a hit.
And one more swing.
Okay.
Oh,
that's a crit.
Nice. Uppercut.
Okay.
Is that an elbow drop?
You send a flurry of blows into this dude. You can feel that plate armor, in fact, buckling under each hit where you hit his plate. Others to his face, the bloody bruises, and you can see him sort of his body jerking under this assault.
Mm-hmm. And then, since I've got it, I'm going to swing myself around to the back of this guy.
Okay.
To make it so that they don't have advantage on me anymore.
Good plan.
Okay. All right, that's your turn.
Yep.
Oh. I hope Corvus isn't hurt badly.
Carrick.
I mean, I'm half dead. That's why I'm getting myself out of that situation.
Can I actually see him?
No, not from there.
How far back would I have to move?
The cliff's about 15 foot up.
You have to go back.
Yeah, I'd say you'd have to actually go back to the edge of the battlefield to have a chance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I will go there, and we hit every mage's favorite spell.
Magic missile?
Yes, as soon as
Fireball?
it flips.
Fireball?
Yes, and fireball and monk.
That will ignore the half cover I was going to ask for because of the angle, but that's
that's what I was just thinking about what I could shoot. So that's 1. Hold on. 2, 3.
10, 13.
13 damage.
Kill that guy?
Nice. Nope.
That's the one who hasn't taken much of any damage. I think that's the most
shoot
he's
that
got.
That's
guy?
the one that took 17 from me first
Mhm.
run round.
Yeah. I shot that
These
person.
are hardy dudes.
I did shoot this guy for a lot, actually.
In fact, I think
so-
these guys might actually have more health than any of you guys do.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised, quite honestly.
Because I did 11 in one hit.
Yeah, 58 health. I think Cass has the most, right? 47.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, Faldir. Yeah, it's only
38.
38.
Yeah.
Okay, that your round, Carrick.
I'm just real quick looking at the map to see where. So basically, there's those two are what's left.
Yeah, I think everything
Yes.
else is dead.
Okay. So that's one
far
full
as we know.
move. Yeah, of the ones we can see, that's what we're
Yeah.
curious about.
There could be stealthing ones, but I think we'd probably
Yes.
had one of them attack us by now.
Okay, and I will use my bonus action to move a second time to get there.
Okay. All right.
One of
Hey.
them's in stealth and held onto the horse at top.
Yeah. Yeah.
Secret
Right.
horse knife.
Capay Fretringard is going to hand Melina up to her uncle, and then is going to draw his sword and basically move around to make sure he's trying to put his body between them, as is the other one. Right, and that's his turn. Mercenary Fretrin 2. Corvus.
Mhm.
He's going to whirl around at you, bringing his sword in a low sweep. Mercenary Fretrin. Shwink. 15.
Miss.
And then 18.
Hit. Reaction.
You need that off. You need that
That
drawn,
doesn't have to be
basically.
in your. Oh, yeah, that's me in your offhand.
It is. Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
That's basically, it's lightened. You can swing it about real easy.
Well, okay. Here's another thing.
Oh, that's not the button I want to press.
The rapier also has deflection,
Only when you
Regardless.
get mastery in it.
which I do.
Oh, you've got the feet?
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh.
you bought...
Oh.
Wait, you got the feet for that?
I have the feat for the sword,
Okay,
which covers the whole spectrum of those
okay.
blades.
In that case, yes. Roll. Yeah, actually, you have to roll the rapier's damage for that. It's rapier's damage plus your strength modifier.
Okay, yeah, because that's different from the sheath.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Corvus, badass.
Super badass.
Uh,
Yeah.
Rapier damage, so just a straight D8
Yep. Plus
Okay.
strength
Strength.
modifier.
plus strength, which is not too good, but
Hey, it's something.
Okay, so you are going to absorb 4 of whatever this rolls. Okay.
okay.
Hurts. Yes.
Hurts, but
Not as much. Little less
Could have
hurt.
been worse.
Mercenary 3 dead. Well, not dead, but No, actually, no. Mercenary 3 is dead. Mercenary 1 is unconscious. Mercenary Scout is unconscious. Gifton.
Yeah, that's just kind of a kindness at this point.
This is wasteful as fuck. I am sorry, everybody, but I gotta do what Gibson's gonna do.
Don't have to.
Yeah, no, I need to. Because I don't think I need to do this, but she's gonna do this as a thing. I'm going to throw this on...
Allie,
I'm Maddie.
the weapon is wielded while still sheathed, which it is, and it's in my primary.
Mm-hmm.
So it is the do no harm.
Yes, so you get a doctor's token.
Oh no, okay. When unsheathed, you may
We'll cover
continue-
this after.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're offhand. Got it. Never mind.
Alright, I'm casting Shield of Faith on Melina.
Okay.
And I am going to yelling with Capay with whatever seconds I had left, and then I'm going to start riding down this road because I'm
Okay.
intending to keep up with that horse.
Okay. Right.
And I'm throwing a shield of faith on her, so a shimmery blue magical shield is going to just suddenly emanate over her because I'm giving her a little bit extra protection.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he could figure out what I did.
Yep, and you're going to keep within that 60 feet.
Yep. Well, it's 60 feet once when I cast it. I don't have to stay.
I think you have to stay within spell range. Like
no, it's when
you.
It's somebody within 60 feet when you cast it, and then after that's concentration.
Okay. Right, Cass.
Okay. Question. How high is the sledge?
15 feet.
Can I jump that?
No. I don't think even if you roll very well on athletics, you can actually get that jump height. We would have to look at the jumping height rules.
Okay, so it would take me a lot more movement to get there.
Let's see, 5e tools.
I only need to gain 5 more levels, and then I stop giving you shit about cliffs.
You can leap into when you make a high jump. You can leap into the air a number of feet equal to 3 plus your strength modifier. If you move at least 10 feet before you jump.
So I can only go 10 up. Or 8.
Oh, it's 15.
No, your strength modifier. So what's your strength mod?
5.
5, 6, 7, 8. You could leap 8 feet in the air. Straight up.
So I can't make that. God damn it. Which means I can't really get in there. Yeah, those are...
You can't.
Freaking far away.
Yeah, they tried to choose a good ambush spot. Unfortunately, flyers and rogues.
Unfortunately, far away is better than not.
Mm-hmm.
And one enterprising monk who doesn't take no for an answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could try to do a climb check. I think you have issues with it, but...
Yeah, that would eat so much movement.
Yeah, but either way, you've got to burn a bunch of movement. If
Each
you
foot of movement costs you 4 extra, so basically every 1 foot is 5 feet.
Yeah, I don't think I
instead
have
of the normal 1 extra foot up. That's something to keep in mind. Every foot of climb is basically doubled. It's essentially difficult terrain.
Your movement speed's what?
50.
So it would be...
So you can get right here running.
Yeah, but if I start running, then I kind of ignore difficult terrain.
I wasn't counting any difficult terrain between here and there.
So if you climb over that, Tobes, you're gonna have plenty of movement to get to any of them.
Yeah, but can I attack?
Yeah, you'll be able to move.
Yeah.
It's only 30 feet.
Move and
Tobes.
attack.
It's only 30 feet. If it takes 10, 15 feet of your movement, you have plenty of room to get just there to attack.
Well,
even here.
Every 1 feet is 5 feet for him, so 15 feet becomes
80.
80. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would have to do a full move I'd have to do a dash to get up there.
Yeah. That's unfortunately one of the things that comes up being a melee combatant.
Mm-hmm. Not having a range
now,
attack.
Allie, this is just a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Because in order to maintain my rage, I have to take damage, or I have to make an attack. Does using my lightning bolt count as an attack?
No, it's not an attack action, I don't believe. Or an attack roll, is it?
Well, it doesn't say it has to be an attack roll. It
Haste
just says
your...
I have to attack.
Actually, I'll just look rage.
Yeah, it just says if I haven't attacked a hostile creature, and since I have to literally declare I'm using a bonus action to cast it, to use the ability.
Don't you just have to be next to someone?
No.
Nope.
I have to use a bonus action.
I'll say yes to be nice. And I will look it up a bit more clarity later.
Okay. Well then, I'm going to here.
How are you doing that?
I'm going across the horse. I am climbing up the hill.
Can you actually show me your path at least for your straight movements?
Yeah. I need... Where is it? I'm going from here to here, then to here.
That's 80 foot up a cliff. You can't manage right?
I'm also dashing.
You're dashing. Okay, give me a athletics check then to try and do this climbing. Okay, yep, you can get up.
Sorry, I forgot to.
Oh, actually, no, you don't have advantage, do you?
No.
Well, as I'm dashing.
Actually, no, strength checks. This is a strength check.
Checks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, as I am dashing, dash action does not cost extra movement over difficult terrain, so I don't think the horse
it counts as the horse. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can ignore the horse.
Yeah. And I don't provoke attacks of opportunity, so that's not valid right now. So it's just a strength check.
No, I think she said you got it.
Yeah,
you get advantage on strength
checks.
checks.
It's a strength athletic check. You get advantage, so the 27 is what counts. You can get up.
So up and then to there, because that is the shortest path.
Yep.
And then I am bonus actioning him.
Zap.
For lightning bolt.
Right. Veteran. Snary. X.
Sorry about the confusion on that, Allie.
He makes it, so it's 2.
You know, there was another option. You could have tried cutting yourself.
That does not work.
It has to be a hostile.
Yeah, it is ruled.
It has to be a hostile target.
Yeah, it's not specified in the whole taking damage thing, but it's basically one of those. It's intended that you don't, and I run with that.
Yeah, because otherwise you just have a barbarian who had
sticking themselves with a little twig to take 1 point of damage to maintain their rage every round. Yeah.
What you should do is that with a poker on that they just slap themselves.
What you should try and do is carry just like some kind of small throwing item, like even just a throwing knife or something.
Yeah, just so you can hurl something.
Because as long as you make it,
you want javelins.
Well, I'm just saying because Toby before didn't want a throwing item because it didn't fit with the character, just something small enough that can just have it to use for that exact moment.
Carry a spare horseshoe and just hurl that at someone's head.
Yeah, see?
It doesn't have to really be. Just keep the rage going.
Corvus will take his offhand around the top of the cane, click the button, whip the cane shaft around, and stab into the guy with the rapier itself.
Okay. Roll it.
And not at advantage. Yay.
Okay, that's a hit.
I should hope.
8.
And I have reaction back with offhand cane.
Yes. Okay.
I don't think Michael would like that at all.
Let's see. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Let's see if one. Oh, he does not like how this is going. He's going to grit his teeth. You can see him trying to move his sword in the way as he's trying to guard from both of these people. And he's going to... Oh, that's a centaur. Can't outrun a centaur. Never mind, the monk's probably even scary there.
Yeah, but he might not know that.
He doesn't know that, but centaur, that's going to be tricky to outrun.
I mean, to be fair, all RG looks like is a peasantly clad regular elf.
To be fair, he did just witness her essentially come out of the forest, jump kick his friend, and then proceed to punch the shit out of the other guy.
Yeah, but he's like an angry, smacky person.
Yeah, but this one has an axe and is a centaur, so...
and they're crackling with lightning.
Trying the hail to get at him.
Yeah, I mean, in some ways, that's more frightening. I mean...
Cass, he is going to yell at you, "Piss off or your friend dies," as he swings at Argy. And... What? 14?
That's a miss.
This is where Argy's supposed to yell, "Wait, you're going to kill me?"
Alright, 5.
Okay.
That is his turn. Paid Rifle Guard is going to maintain. Mercenary Scout is down. Valdir.
So again, this is roughly 5 feet up.
15.
15, yeah, so I would have no angle on either of these two.
No.
All right. I'm going to wander 1, 2, 3, 5. And I'm going to check on these two guys.
Who?
The remaining Capet people.
Oh, the veteran and the rough person.
Yeah.
They just seem to be holding steady, trying to cover retreat of horse rider.
All right. In that case, I'll continue.
And you'll probably see Gifton is also flying off with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Is that your?
That is all the ability to move I have.
Right.
It's all part of Sam's secret plan is that she's trying to make sure that she's not there when you guys interrogate those sons of bitches, because I won't be able to be there for that. I'm too good of a character, guys.
Lucian, make Horsey go. Horsey go with Lucian and Melina.
That's okay.
I like to think that
Dingus and Gibson doing same actiony moves thing go by.
Moving to get flank.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to start laying into him.
Okay. Right. Turn your advantage on. That's a hit. Right, that's 5. Okay. That's a hit. 2. Okay.
And activating flurry.
That's a hit. Okay. Yeah.
Ow.
That's a crit. And he goes down.
And out in the last punch, she's just going to yell, "Motherfucker, I will end you!"
Alright, is that still non-lethal?
Yep.
Okay.
And then she's moved over the other guy, and the last punch on him. Actually, yeah, the last punch.
Okay, and that's a hit. 5, okay.
And that's her turn.
That was RG pulling the "I ain't your Disney princess."
Carrick.
Okay. I can't get flank, so I will come over here and
be sad.
I'm gonna shit. I'm only level 4 still.
I know. It's amazing how we're only level 4.
From level 5, I gain extra D8 damage on the attack. So I'm just going to. Oh god, it's so tempting to just acid breath.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. All the other ones are down. Kill him.
We have some unconscious ones, right?
Yeah, we have 2 unconscious ones. Kill him.
Okay.
Okay. Describe.
I'm
not even going to bother rolling because that will hit.
Carrick's gonna come. Actually, Carrick's should run up and go. Okay, we have this now, and suddenly sprays acid out of his mouth. He hasn't figured out what's happening yet with the ring. Yeah, he's still
Cassie, Argy, Corvus, maybe Faldir. I can't really tell. You see Carrick suddenly spew acid over this poor fucker, who starts screaming in agony as it melts away through his armor and mostly through his face, dissolving flesh, then bone, and turning it into a slurry that collapses.
To be honest, it also goes off. It goes off the map too. So
desperately clawing at his melting flesh as he goes down.
Can I roll my D6
I think Valdir saw that.
Or what was his recharge at the end of my turn, or how? Or is the beginning?
You roll at the end of the roll.
Okay, so
Yeah, I think
Just in case.
Thaldir saw that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nope.
You saw that as well.
They need to discuss your diet.
And we are out of minutes.
Cassiopeia is now slowly calming down, but while she's still in that slight rage state, she walks over to Carrick. She reaches into her bag and she pulls out a handkerchief, hands it to him, and goes, "Seriously, talk to Corvus about your diet. That is not normal."
Don't think that's the diet.
And then she's kind of blinks a couple times, shivers, goes bolt right, and then just tips over.
Who tipped the horse?
That is actually very bad for you. Tipping is bad.
Okay. And Allie, I need to make a roll for exhaustion.
Do it.
Oh, I'm actually even sadder now.
It's a con save.
Con save.
How many hit points did it have left?
You're okay. That's the first roll.
How much hit points did it have left, by the way?
It had 3 hit points left.
No, because I just thought I forgot I had this button. I forgot technically I can help myself. So I could have actually gotten a sneak attack off on.
So out of combat.
Yep, out of
Corvus is going to come over, and
I'm curious.
Cass is already laying down. RG, sit down.
That would have been the same. So,
and he's going to put his rapier back in his cane and start patching them, both of them up.
You got a shiny sword thing.
Yes. Many things have happened. All right, so RG.
I think you got the crap beat out of you too.
So you get 10 back.
Okay.
And then Cass.
Yeah, right. Cass needs to roll your... Basically press one of your hit die buttons, Cass. You can seem one of those if you want to agree to this.
What?
Corvus is patching you up, taking the bullets out of your body.
And this uses one of your own hit die if you let it happen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So roll a hit die button.
Plus your con, plus my +3.
Yeah. So 12.
Do I get to keep the overheal?
No.
Darn. Okay.
Are we leaving them here? Or what?
9. We should take at least the one of these guys.
Are we going to do it here, or are we taking them back?
Take them back.
Give them to the guy. Cass is just kind of lying down, breathing hard. Heaven, Sheriff.
You actually hear a yell from down off this little raised area from the heavily armored fella. He says, "4 chambers lot.
Yes.
Horses, catch up with Melina's escort now."
Okay.
We have 2 alive here.
3.
Well, there we go.
Right. Well, fucking grab one.
I'll pick up this guy, I think.
And the others.
Pick up the gun scout, probably, because the veteran's going to be fucking heavy.
He's got a good point. This is why I didn't want to be there for this.
Yeah. He yells at you, and the others.
Saldia, take this one.
Cass is getting up, and she's going to walk over.
Just be clear, you're telling us take corpses as well?
No.
He's telling you to take one.
Take one and then kill the others.
Check ranking insignia. Grab one that's important.
Yeah, get one of the veterans.
Corvus is going to look at Thaldir and begin reaching for his cane again.
It's dirty work.
He will unsheath it and plunge it in.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm grabbing this guy.
Okay.
And
I'm had to be the guy that shot me.
Strip his armor off.
Are you guys checking for insignia first?
I will.
Yeah, we should.
All right, investigate checks from anybody that's actually doing so.
If it comes before the stabbing the dude, RG would investigate with them.
Yeah.
Nah.
Right. Thanks to Carrick and RG, you can differentiate which one of these is more important. Otherwise, I was going to have you guys randomly roll to see which ones you actually decide to stab.
Oh God.
Yep. This dude here seems to have some mercenary company signage that indicates he is of higher rank than the others.
Okay.
Corvus would begin walking down and taking care of the last one.
Okay. Right. While you guys are doing that, you can see the two Capet guards sort of trying to get the horses settled in, calmed down from the fighting that's going on near them. Let's see. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, if Cass. Oh, no. Someone's going to have to ride Cassie, maybe. There are 5 horses left. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you that aren't Cass. The veteran guard looks around with a grimace and goes, "All right, a lot of you on horses. I'll stay here."
Allie, how's the caravan set up?
This,
Yeah,
it's one of those.
It's blown up.
It's one of those formerly fancy little wagons that you just have minor transport in. It's not really caravan. It's a seated interior.
I'm pretty sure it's also on fire and busted to shit.
The front of it is really fucked up. The wheel axle is broken. The front is splintered, buckled in, scorched.
so no way to make it mobile again.
No.
Not without more work than time we got for.
I and Carrick or I with RG on a horse will be fine.
2 of the light people on a horse, yeah.
Yeah, if you're comfortable with that, we can all go. Right, go on. Everyone up.
And I'm going to carry the mercenary vet because I can get away with that.
Okay. Now, question. He is unconscious. Are you guys binding him or anything before you go?
Oh, yeah. Stripping him of his armor and his dignity, probably.
Stripping off his armor will take some time.
It's necessary.
Okay, so you're going to take, what's the heavy armor removal time?
Well, I mean, I don't think they're taking the time to remove properly.
I think they're taking a knife out and cutting straps.
Are you just going to cut straps?
Cutting straps. Cass doesn't care at this point.
In that case, you can get him out in about a minute or so, leaving all the gear behind, not bothering searching bodies.
I don't think we have the time for
it. He is making it seem he's trying to get you guys hurry up.
Yeah,
I'm gonna grab one of the insignias though.
Okay.
Since we were searching them anyways, that way we have insignia of what mercenary troop this was. And
yeah, you also might while they're doing that, Carrick, you have a chance. Grab shit out of their bag. Grab one of their bags or something, just in case one of them had notes
we had to
or
strip
papers
the
or
armor
anything.
And stuff off the one guy.
Yeah.
So did he have any bags or anything on him?
Yeah, I'll say he had a satchel and he had a quiver of crossbow bolts and a little also like a coin purse.
Yeah.
Were these the ones with the heavy crossbow?
Yes.
I'm grabbing that too. Because that way you're going to be fire the stupid thing.
We can just get rid of the broken ones we have.
Yeah.
As I'm carrying this guy, I'm kind of poking Carrick. Carrick, can you go down there and grab that guy's spear for me real quick? Please. This guy's heavy and it's going to take a little bit of time to move.
I'm going to slide down and grab that too. As I'm...
While they're doing that, I'm grabbing Corvus, tossing him on a horse, hopping on the horse, and going.
Yeah. Okay.
So
they're taking a bit and we need to go.
Yeah. Since I'm grabbing the spear from the guy, do they have the same insignia as the ones that we had up here?
It's
the live ones.
It's less fancy, but yes.
So same. I want to just make sure that there was all the same band. Basically,
yeah, they're all definitely from the same company.
Okay.
And Corvus did finish off that one. And
how many mercs was that? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
And we know that the Landor hired 30.
30. Yeah.
So
we just took out about a third of their force.
Maybe.
So I figure that's a standard, the one whole set of bolts, probably, right, Nelly?
Minus a couple, say 80 volts.
Okay.
The other question I have, and we probably would have noticed, I'm saying this because someone would have noticed this while we were there. The two corpses on the left-hand side who were there when we got there, were they Landor or Capet?
But they looked. It was a bit hard to tell because of blood and because actually explosion damage to them. But you feel like you saw some Capet blue.
Okay.
Yeah, probably the horse-mounted ones were Capet as well.
Yeah, those were the two I was asking about, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
The two at the right, I assume so, but the two at the left were kind of a toss-up.
All the ones that were dead when you entered were Capet.
Okay. Yeah. Figured I'd ask because their location made it kind of a toss-up.
Mm-hmm. They were basically the advanced ride heads. Okay, so you will get yourselves mounted up. Argy and Corvus way ahead.
Yep. With the main group, I guess.
Yep. Felder, you're getting up on horses, so horsey riding off as well.
Yeah, I'll head off pretty quickly.
Right. So you'll get yourselves back up mounted. Cassie, gotta start doing that run again. And don't have quite the adrenaline this time, so you're going to lag a little bit.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure that this guy is getting the roughest ride of his life.
Yeah. Also, you said you were binding him, right?
Yes.
What are you using? How much effort you putting into this?
Well, I have in my backpack, I believe there's a 50-foot rope.
Cass, you have another rogue.
Oh, yeah. Carrick?
Yes.
Can you tie this guy up?
Can I check his tie ropes?
Start
make me make a type. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. You feel pretty secure.
There you go.
Thank you.
Best I can do.
Right. Then you get up on your horse and ride off.
Yep. And Cass is going as hard as she can. But...
So armor cutting, binding. Okay. So you start running off, trying to catch up with the rider ahead of you. Although, frankly, he's not going to stop or slow down. But it puts you within. You can see him at least. You can see him. It's a little harder to see Dingus and Gifton simply because they're pretty small in the air at this distance. Mm-hmm. But she was trying to stick with him.
Where's Thaldir?
He's also on the horse with you.
Argy, slow down.
We're keeping him in view. We'll be fine.
No, Zaldea. Sending stone to Capet.
You do. It's a little hard to hear because there's a of beats constantly hitting dirt. They're a bit of a distance away, so you sort of hear this.
Wait, so you're telling me
perception check, please.
Movies where people are driving really fast and yelling at the...
Yeah, it's surprisingly hard to actually do that.
You're telling me Fast and the Furious isn't true? Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Wait, next you're going to tell me you can't do the Point Break thing.
You'll set DC 15. Doesn't matter. You can make out what Corvus is trying to say.
It's too late. I've heard everything. I gotta fumble around in my freaking pack to
pockets and find it. How do you turn this thing on?
Do I see? I don't see the other horse. Do I? How far away would that be?
What the one you seen in Milano?
Melina.
Melina. I'll use that perception check as well. Yeah, you can see them. They're distant, but you can see them.
Okay, but I don't see Gifton because she's really tiny and big far away.
Yeah.
That and I had a little bit of a lead on him because I was trying to make sure I could stay ahead and spot shit.
You can probably see that sort of dust trail that horse is leading rather than the horse itself.
All right, I will try and go into my pack while urging the horse on still. Luckily, that should help.
Nice.
If I have to roll,
I'm not going to make you roll. I'm going to count for that as just renting it.
Yeah. And I will pull out the sending stone, and I cannot remember the number of words I have with these, so I will
20-ish or so? I can't remember.
25.
All right, I'll try to keep count, so I hope you're paying attention to this.
Oh, that's
We
7.
have stopped an attempted attack.
Okay, you got 10 more.
The girl is on her way home
4 more.
with your brother.
Good.
Okay. Right. There's a few moments of silence before you just hear a "Oh, thank God" in reply.
And that is
And
all
that's
he
it.
sends.
Right. So, Gifton, you are maintaining distance ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and spot for him. I'm occasionally like flitting back a little bit, but I'm mostly trying to spot ahead.
Okay. You sort of keep that distance ahead, trying to keep an eye out. You can't actually give me a perception check.
No, my greatest feat, not being able to perceive. How did you know my weakness? Sight.
Does Dingus offer help?
No.
Actually, Dinkus does actually have advantage on perception checks.
He's focused on flying.
Okay.
Alright.
Damn it. 10.
Right, 10. You're sort of looking around and you don't see anything that's there's no indication of more men or anything like that.
Any birds?
Don't know.
Looking around. Can I look around for a big black bird?
I mean, I'll be nice and let you have another perception check.
I roll worse.
You don't spot anything.
Yeah.
So we have to get Gifting glasses of wisdom.
Or she just needs glasses.
Well, I just have to say, guys, my
they
like
make your wisdom
horizon is a lot shorter than your guys's.
So you all continue riding. I will say you can eventually make ground, and by the time you figure you're about half that distance returned to the city, you're basically moving as a group. You're able to move in. You see the horses ridden by the House Capet guards actually sort of move into flank as if guarding Lucian's mount. And the dude that seemed to be in charge, the armored dude, actually waves you as in get in front, Faldia.
Yep.
And basically he waves you all to essentially make a perimeter. And he does then actually have Lucian slow a little bit, just to not exhaust the horses. But still moving at a steady clip, just not the mad dash it was.
Ah, crap. Can I make sure to posthumously is probably the wrong one, but
Posture.
make sure that I picked up that robe before I left.
Oh.
He did have time.
He did have time, but this is thinking of it a bit after fact. You know what? Then give me a D100 roll, call high or low.
Maybe an intelligence check.
I'm rolling it, or
you can roll it, but tell me high or low first.
Yep. High.
Okay, you forgot it.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna have to make a new one.
Make it fancy.
No, I gotta make it humble.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the most pious robe you've ever seen.
Right.
With flowers.
So there aren't many words spoken. The guards with you seem to be more focused on keeping an eye out. They're trying to keep as quiet as they can over the thundering hoofbeats in hopes of hearing anything coming. And eventually, you do see the city gates starting to appear on the horizon in front of you. And you approach and they seem to tense up, as if expecting any minute now. Any minute now. That can't have been it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you are upon the city gates. The city guards at the city gates seem a little alarmed at people thundering towards them, but they recognize the group that thundered after the gates. Not knowing exactly why you did, though. So one of them moves out, holds up his hands, like, "Go up, slow!"
Let
I'll
Hey,
slow.
guard.
Keep a tight ring. You hear the basically captain is what he is. I don't know that, but fuck it, I'm gonna use it. The captain says to you as he starts to slow. Lucian starts to slow, and they bring the horses to a slow stop in front of the guard. And guard goes, "What's the meaning of all this?" And Lucian just says, "I am Lucian Capet. We have been attacked. You will move out of our way this instant and admit us into the city." And do you reckon the guards would recognize a lord at the at the drop?
50-50, depending on the guards.
How much of a shut-in is he?
Yeah, that too.
Mm-hmm.
He is unfortunately quite the shut-in. So the guard looks a little hesitant, but he's going to look over you, all of you. You get a bit more recognition, and he's like, "I should go get some other guards escort you in."
Please hurry.
Okay, you're gonna let him actually do that?
I'm not going to press any more than just saying that.
Corvus begins to hold up his cane, but
Mm-hmm.
maybe second thinks that.
I
Lowers it back down.
am going to pipe up. The lady is very distressed. We should get her home immediately. We shouldn't dally.
Right, give me a persuasion with advantage.
This should be someone else's job.
Carrick.
I can't do any better than that, apparently.
Okay. Right. Yeah, that'll do it. He seems a little worried, more in the sense of, am I going to get in trouble? But he briefly nods and then moves aside. Okay, please enter.
And keep watch. There were highwaymen on the road.
Yeah, certainly. And
It's okay,
you are permitted
Melina.
to go
We're
in.
almost home.
And you can see Melina in her uncle's arms, tears streak down her face, and she just staying quiet right now. The occasional
Yes.
sort of hiccuping sob.
Is Cass with the group?
Yeah,
Nope.
Cass is pulling up the rear.
Okay.
Because
Just
if
making
another
sure you
fight
weren't-
broke out, she wanted to be at the back so she could drop off the prisoner.
Yeah, the horses did slow, so
Yeah, okay.
Cass is able. Yeah. All right. Yeah, and you're able to go in. You're gonna head straight for Capet, or tell me what route you guys are taking. Let me move you to the Dolwood, Matt.
Well, Thowder's the head of it, so.
Which way are we
Fine.
coming in?
You are coming in from the northern gate.
We should go straight to Capet with her. It's the safest place.
Yeah.
The real question is, straight to Capet would be... How wide is this?
All right.
Open.
This is plenty wide, as in like two carriages could be going either side down the street.
Yeah.
These are still roads that you can get horses down. You may not be able to move in this sort of cluster.
No, I mean...
He means the wall.
And the wall. Oh, you can get past there.
Alright, in
Could
that
you-
case, we'll go through
can-
that way to here,
I make her.
to here, to here.
Yeah, Sam.
I can fly. You want me to go up and
Mhm.
look for Landor guards?
Honestly, it just looks like that might be the quicker route to go through anyways.
Are you
Okay.
asking that in character or out of character?
I'm basically saying in character. Should I get some air and see if I can spot any guards, like Landor guards?
You get a nod from the captain, and then Friday, you're going to indicate the route you think is best.
Yeah, I'll suggest we could try. It's a bit tighter, but we could go this way.
Along the wall?
Over.
Right, yeah. I think that's a good idea. And you can see it's a little hard now for everyone to be sort of in this cluster, because it is a bit tight.
Mm-hmm.
But he's going to basically try and shield. You can move the horses in twos, basically. And he's going to move to the side of Lucien Capet that has the buildings, essentially, trying to shield him from the building side.
Makes sense.
Watch Emma, if you and one of yours will take the lead.
Mm-hmm.
RJ, get behind the Capet.
RJ will just fall in behind.
Yeah. Right, who's moving up with Faldir?
I guess I will.
Okay. Right, Carrick and Faldir are at the bit before. RG, Cassie, Corvus, you take up the rear.
Yep. Because
Gifton,
I have prisoner.
you are flying up above, looking down these alleyways.
Yep.
Give me a perception check, please.
With advantage?
Why would he have advantage?
Because I'm got eye in the sky.
You make a persuasive argument. Okay.
Yay! Because I roll like shit.
There is a.
I still roll like shit.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
I will also say, Dingus, keep your eyes out. Any
Okay.
bad people?
Now ordered. Dingus will do his own check. Now Dingus gets natural advantage, I believe, right?
Yes, he does.
So go ahead and roll that.
Alright, come on, Dingus. Be better than mommy. Be better than mommy in every way. Let me roll twice.
16.
That's
Okay.
16? Yeah.
Dingus reports you get a focalized beep, 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 and you get flashes of people.
Where?
You see him bobbing his head down towards the group of you below you. You see him bobbing his head towards just the guards that you've passed.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't recognize
And
who is who.
Basically indicating any person he sees.
Okay, so with him indicating every person he sees, can I differentiate if there's anybody in the path?
You don't seem to see anybody that looks like they are from Landor.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Alright. Then I will keep close, but I'm flying around.
Okay. Right, so you'll start to move off down this path. Can't really go particularly fast now that people are out about, even along this wall. There are people using this as a means to move along, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The guard captain, he does actually go out of the way to anyone in front, and he's going to actually pull his sword, just letting it sort of hang loosely by the side of the horse, but he's clearly get out of the way.
Psst, Valdir, boom boom voice.
Alright. In one hand, I'm going to take one of my light hammers and I'm going to bang it against my armor and just yell out of the way.
Oh, I thought you were
Out of the way.
the Dryad heart, but yeah, that works.
Give me a. Are you trying to be just firm and do this, or are you trying to be a bit scary about it?
I'm just trying to be firm and
persuasion,
such.
then, please. Yeah, they're fucking peasants. That's all right. People do start to clear a path, and as you've got that bang, bang on your shield. What is everybody's passives, please, for perception?
11.
13, 12,
14,
14.
Okay. There's that bang, bang, and then
An actual bang.
A whip. As Lucian takes a crossbow bolt straight to the shoulder.
Okay. Who detects that easily?
Probably
Or
be
doesn't detect
Arky
that?
and I, because we're behind them.
So you all hear Melina let out a scream. You hear Lucian yell in pain. And then the guard captain starts frantically looking about, and he just shouts, "Ride fast!" Seemingly not caring about people that might be in front. And you see him indicate to, he waves behind him towards Argy, Corvus. It's like, find it now. Rest of you with me. And he actually reaches and grabs hold of the reins of Lucian's horse, and basically forces them both into a straight run.
Kirk's gonna. I don't have any magic behind it.
Let's see. From that view, Argy, Carrick, and Cass, and Gifton, with advantage for Gifton, you can make an actual perception check.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, what was the passive we would have needed to see that?
You would have needed to get past 18.
Okay.
Nope. I'm
And
trying to
you
get
need
people out of the
18
way.
for this as well.
I'm trying to get people out of the way.
Actually, no, technically, I would need to reroll. Okay. Actually, yeah, it wouldn't be Carrick. Carrick was up at the lead, right?
Yeah, he was at the front.
Yeah, so Corv instead of Carrick. Okay, Cassiopeia and Argy. It's almost easy to miss, but you see basically up on one of the rooftops, the little glint of essentially the end setting of a crossbow.
Do I see it?
Gifton, what did you roll?
15.
15? Nope.
Yep.
You don't.
Okay.
RG will actually yell and point directly at it. There.
With that pointing, actually, Gifton, you'll be able with RG indicating, you will be able to spot this.
Can I make a shot?
Looking very carefully, you do see a crossbow pointing out. It's basically there seems to be someone laying amongst all those little chimneys and all the little sort of debris you get from rooftops that are used as actual space by peasantry and civilians. You do see what seems to be a figure laying, and if you move Dingus a little bit, you could get a clear angle.
Yeah, I'll move and take a shot.
Okay, go for it.
Probably a miss.
Yeah, that's a miss. Your little arrow sort of clink into the tile work beside this figure. And oh man, your arrows are really tiny, so I'm gonna roll. See if he even notices that. Yeah. Okay, so he hears a tink, and you see him glance to where that arrow landed. And then he starts to glance around him, and he's going to roll a perception.
Why the fuck is someone throwing sewing needles at me?
Okay. And he does look up and spot you.
Yeah.
And you see that panicked reloading of a crossbow.
RG, go.
RG, get up there. I'll take the horse.
Yeah, we're going to be loose rounds, so we're having Gifton do that, RG, and then Cassie, and then him. Okay.
Now, you said before we're in a narrowish, lane.
Narrowish. Yeah, essentially, you could have two horses side by side with decent riding,
Mostly, I'm wondering that if I do the same thing of jumping off the horse, could I make a case for instead of having to use athletics to try and climb up using acrobatics?
It would be very rough. I would let you try, but with disadvantage, because that is quite the gapping.
Okay.
So basically decide whether you want the disadvantage with your better bonus or
parkour.
That's probably the better way for me to go, honestly. So I will give that a try and see if I can get purchase on the walls.
Very nice. Right. Okay. So, you are able to basically springboard off the horse. You start to scrabble up the housing wall. You springboard off of that. What's your full movement?
Full movement is 45.
45. Okay. You spring off of that. You basically spring off of that onto the actual city walls themselves, scrabbling up that stone, slipping a little bit. Another spring off to the side. You are going to have to do 2 moves to get up all the way, but you can do it.
Okay. I'll do 2 moves to get up the whole way.
Okay, and you pull yourself up over the edge, and you do see this.
Actually, could I use a bonus action to burn a key to get dash to be able to keep my attack action?
Yeah, you can use your mechanics.
Okay.
Yay!
Yep, I will do that.
So you see RG do this. I wouldn't exactly call it graceful, but it is very effective in sort of like leveraging her own speed, her own momentum to go side to side to side up over this. And yeah, RG, there's a dude there with a crossbow who is currently laying on his back, facing up at Gifton.
I'm going to basically appear in his field of vision and then fist to the face.
Okay, you have advantage because he is prone.
Nice.
That was even more disadvantage.
Oh, fuck.
Yep. So the 26 hits.
Okay.
Right.
That's 5, and then I've got the offhand.
Oh shit!
26, by the way, was a crit.
Oh, so go ahead and press the unarmed hit up above again.
Okay.
Okay. Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Okay. So that's 2 crits. Let me total that
That's
up
what,
real
15 points of damage?
Altogether, that is
No, it's
20
way more
points
15.
of damage.
That's,
Yeah. So you basically slam into his face with your fist once, and then again, and his eyes low. I imagine this is lethal, right? Non-lethal.
Yeah, unlethal.
Okay. Yep. And
Non-lethal.
and he is out.
Unlethal.
I'm going to spend a moment of my communication to salute RG. Because that was fucking badass.
Right. That threat is dealt with. The rest of you, Faldir, you are fucking riding along with Carrick beside you, keeping speed just ahead of Lucian and the guard captain. People are clearing out of your way, but both you and Carrick, give me perception checks.
My base is 14.
Basically, you got to beat 15. So,
Might be 14, so at least the dwarf sees it.
Faldir, you see this. There is a scrubby-looking gentleman along the road in what looks like to be sort of loose clothing. But you do see the glint of a blade slipping from his sleeve.
Roughly how far?
I'd say he's about 20 feet ahead of you.
I really should have
on a horse
this
speeding,
information.
it's going to be within distance momentarily.
Yeah, I was originally just gonna throw the hammer at him, but
you can do a ride by.
Yeah, I'll just do a ride by.
Okay, so are you going to let anyone, or are you just going to handle this yourself?
Going to yell out, "One here!" as I'm getting closer to him.
Okay.
I don't want too much of a warning.
Right. You see, he actually looks a little confused by the of one here. But by the time his eyes widen in realization that he's been spotted, you are on him.
And
Hey, sir, one in the kitty.
Screw it. I'll use mine.
Does he have armor on?
No.
Oh,
damn. Oh, that's on damage rolls, anyways.
I'll use my inspiration that I had.
Okay. Oh, that's a hit.
All right.
Oh, and he yeah, you where are you swinging, Faldir? How do you want to do this?
At this point, I'm just gonna crack him in the head. Honestly.
Okay. You feel that impact of your hammer, and you feel that crunch, and then that wet feeling of the hammer actually going deeper in, and you almost lose grip of it as you continue past him, and you feel that squelch and another crack as some bone comes away with the hammer.
Oh.
Still in your grasp. and yeah, he goes down with a trail of blood basically spurting in the direction you went past.
And now the panic ensues.
Yeah, there are a few screams from civilians around, which helps clear it a bit because they actually start just diving down all these little side bits. And you continue on. Gifton.
Yeah.
You see your companions basically turn this corner.
Okay.
Are you going to keep watch over them? Are you gonna where are you moving? You have the air.
I have the air. Archie's got this. Do I think I can get to here? Or I can't get to Capet probably, right?
You can start heading in that direction. Yeah.
Well, I'll start heading that way and looking for shit on the way.
Okay.
Because I figure if I go tell the House Capet guards, they can come meet us.
Yep. Right. Give another perception check.
Oh yeah, that's great. I love that. That's my favorite thing. Keep lookout, Dingus, especially for that blackbird.
Beep, beep. And Dingus turns his attention to looking around the sky and rooftops.
Yep.
So roll for him as well.
Come on, Dingus. Wait, he gets to roll.
Hi, Dingus.
Yeah.
Well done, buddy. Dingus indicates that you are being followed by a blackbird that seems to be flying over the city gates into the city.
Oh, can we shoot that?
If you want to, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot that. I would like to shoot that.
That hits.
Oh,
Which seems to. You see the arrow impact the bird. It squawks and then seems to into nothing.
Ah, good.
Exploding birds.
Take that,
I would
familiar
just love
scum.
to hear the scream from Landor right now, just like, oh, that hurt.
Right, Argy up on the rooftops, Cassie down on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys doing?
Well, I'm waiting for Argy because Argy's horse is gone.
Argy's actually going to continue just moving across rooftops.
And
Okay.
Corvus is
And
going.
taking-
gesture for Cass to just basically lean over, do a just keep moving motion, and then just keep jumping across roofs.
Okay.
Okay, Cass is going to keep pace with Argy.
Because at this point,
now.
they've established that they want to be on the roofs, thusly.
Well, I was just wondering if we're going to take that guy prisoner as well.
What the one Argy knocked out?
I don't think we have time for prisoners. We got one already.
No.
Okay. So you leave him unconscious up there and keep moving?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Right.
I am going to kick his heavy crossbow off the roof.
Good. Okay, good move. I like it. Right. So, Cassie, you see this crossbow clatter down and basically splinter, break as it lands.
Oh, that was beautiful woodwork too.
And right, Argy moves across the rooftops.
And
Argy,
Cass is going to keep up with Argy, but she's going to do the happy trot.
Yep. Argy, I'm afraid this will be athletics because I'm not much way to acrobatics jumping across roof to roof.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be a gap wide enough to justify this. So could you give me an athletics check, please?
Okay.
Use the one on the kitty. If you don't have one.
Yeah, I'll try the one in the kitty.
Oof.
No.
I'm coming
Okay.
down off the roof.
Yeah. So when you get to, I imagine you're taking a sort of diagonal route-ish.
Mm-hmm.
When you get to about here, you try to do a leap across the roofs, but that's a little further than you thought, and you go down.
Can I catch?
How far down is it?
This will be, let's see, these dip down a little bit. I'll say this is about 50 feet.
50? Okay. So 30 feet if it's the damage I would be calculated on because I negate 20.
Okay. You want to try and catch Cass?
I would like to try and catch because I said I was keeping up with Argy.
Yeah, she's taking a shortcut, so you're gonna have to go a bit longer. But I'm gonna give you a serendipitous moment because I'm a nice DM. I'll tell you a nice DM, guys.
Yes.
Hey, Argy, don't break a leg.
Say yes, people.
Yes,
Say yes.
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 Oh, I was
Howdy
muted.
is greatest.
I
yeah.
said yes and I was muted.
Right. Okay. You can try and catch Argy. I'm gonna let you do a straight out strength check to catch her.
Straight out strength check.
All right, where's
Not
our party
athletics
resources?
or anything like that.
It's not particularly athletic.
Okay, straight strength.
Goodbye, party favor.
Oof. Oof. Okay. What I'm going to do, this is going to reduce your falling damage a bit because you do hit her arms. Basically, you see Cass reaching out for you, but man, you expected Argy to be a lot lighter than she is. And when she hits your arms just crumple as she goes to the ground.
You've been running a lot today.
It's D6 for every 10 feet,
10.
is it? Yeah.
For every 10.
Mm-hmm.
So you're only going to take 2d6 from this. You take 7 points of damage as you hit the ground.
Okay.
And there's that moment, oh, winded.
Yeah, Argy will start cursing and then hop to her feet. Rubbing her back like, son of a bitch.
Cass is just going to look at Argy. Lay off the bread. Come on, let's go.
I don't eat bread.
So this puts you guys, roughly about here. Which way would you like to actually go?
Could you ping the map again?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a small alleyway right by us. We could probably cut that into over here and then use that to get over to Capet.
Yeah, as they're just booking, we might as well just book because the two fastest in our group is now suddenly free of having to keep up.
Okay. Which one of you is in the fore and which one is in the hind? Or are you going side by side?
I think Cass would just send him in for brother virtue. She's 5 feet faster than me.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
And also, I can take the hit.
Yeah.
You start following down that alleyway. And because you're coming from an angle that they're not quite expecting,
where's Corvus?
You're with.
Yeah, you continue. You said you'd
he...
take the horse, and I thought you were continuing on with the rest of them.
So would I be here or here?
You're basically up with the corner, turning with the rest of the group right now.
Okay.
Yeah. You saw that rather brutal kill from Valdir, and you rode past it.
Now
he's dead.
Yeah. I'm Maddie.
As I know, we have been attacked thus far, and me and RG are now on the ground. Can I be pulling my battle axe? Or my great axe?
Certainly.
Okay. Time to thunder down.
Yeah, and there are a few alarm screams as you pull out this battle axe, and you continue thundering down. And near the end of this alleyway that you're heading down, you can see someone seems to be waiting, like peering around the corner. No discernible weapons, but they do seem to be watching for something.
I'm just going to I see this person. I know RG's following up behind me. I'm just kind of holding the axe over my left shoulder, and I'm just doing this little 2-finger flick off to the side that this guy is peeking, which I'm assuming is the right side. And then I'm just going to barrel by him and just impact as I go by.
Okay, impact with what?
Me?
Okay. Just give me a straight. It's going to be unarmed, essentially. Yeah, give me an unarmed attack, please.
Okay. Roll.
Couldn't you basically do as a kick?
No, because my kick is like stupid dangerous. Actually, no. The kick would be the same because it's 1d4 plus 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're just doing your charge, basically. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, roll the damage.
The sad thing is this guy was just waiting on the corner for his girlfriend.
Technically, can't you do your kick as part of an attack?
After I've hit someone.
Yeah, I'll let you get the kick.
Your kick is your unarmed attack.
Yeah.
Well, it's the extra charge one as well, right?
Yeah. You can get as a bonus on that, but you can always
basically just hit the same thing
so,
again.
Yeah, you can technically kick twice. Yeah, so that's also a hit. So damage for that one as well.
This poor son of a bitch was just waiting for somebody.
Okay, so you run past him, and I'm gonna say you get him with your hind legs in just a straight out back buck, and both feet impact him. And looking back over your shoulder, you can see hidden from you previously because it was aimed pointed around the corner. A hand crossbow.
Oh, nice.
When you kick him, goes off, just firing wildly off into a wall, clatters from his hands as he. And just goes down.
Nice. Well done.
Now, is he unconscious?
He, oh, man. Cass would.
I'm going to have to say that's going to be lethal because
I don't think you're.
But I was wondering if he was proper dead or / unconscious or.
No, he's you hear cracking.
Okay.
I mean, if nothing else, I kicked him full in the chest, and he probably impacted the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is.
Like I said, I was mostly asking as does he need a finisher as I go by?
No, you see his head smack back into the wall and leave a very bloody smear.
It's the Spider-Man scene when she bangs her head.
Gwen Stacy. So, and you come out onto the street, and you can see now about midway down the street, the actual other riding group is coming towards you.
And Cass, as she comes out, is skidding to a halt.
Yeah. Valdir, Corvus, Carrick, you just saw Cass fucking boot some dude. You heard the twang of a hand crossbow firing, and Argy and Cass come out onto the street ahead.
Can I
honk?
And Cass the entire time is going, sorry. Ooh, sorry.
The minute, after OG sees that, she's gonna look at the other group, look at Cass. She's gonna look back down the way we're going, and just the way the group should be going, and start barreling that way instead.
Gifton, with your movement up in the sky, you are going to pass over the group at this point.
All right.
So, Archie, are you going down the main street, or are you taking the alley?
I'm barreling down the main street at this point. If they're going to keep doing that, she's basically going to hit the next alley to see if there's a dude waiting there.
Very good. Valdir, you actually see the captain start opening his mouth as if to order that very action, and then, she's already doing it. Good. She knows what she's doing.
As I'm doing my flyover, I'm just going to yell, took out one spy already.
They came out of this alleyway?
This alleyway, yep.
Alright, and so Argy just went down this alleyway?
No,
she's running down the street ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
How wide is this alleyway?
I'm going to say that one is a little more narrow, and it does not look like he wants to head for it.
Do we know if they're gated right there?
The only gate for House Capet is on the front.
Alright, just wanted to make sure. Yeah, in that case.
Can a horse go down that alleyway?
A single horse probably could. I would actually require some handling checks to not go over fucking garbage and so forth, as it's a very well used alleyway.
It would also basically make it so that with the horse, that person would be dead to rights if anyone caught him.
Yeah, you'd have trouble turning the horse in that alleyway.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, if someone finds you or them, you're dead to rights caught.
Right. Lucian is going to continue down the street towards where Argy and Cassie are checking ahead. You're sticking with him.
Yeah.
I'm flying shortest distance to Capet.
Yeah. You're heading to Capet, but Corvus, Carrick, out here.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with him.
Okay.
How is he looking?
Lucian.
Yep.
He's grimacing in pain, and there's a lot of blood running down his arm. He doesn't look mortal or anything.
All right. The girl is
got her head buried against her uncle's chest, just clinging to him tightly.
All right.
All right, and you continue on. Argy, Cassie, perception checks when you hit the corner, please.
My passive is 12.
12. Yep. 10.
Passive 15.
Passive 15. Okay. You hit the corner. You glance around. You can't see any more armed assailants. Which way are you going?
So that's where at this corner?
Yeah.
I'm going to wait for them to get a little bit closer, and then I'm going to start checking.
I'm holding the intersection.
You're going to hold the intersection?
Actually, I think about it. If she's holding intersection, I want to double back and check. There's this little area in there that someone could hide in there.
Okay, so Cass, you're basically going to guard down these two streets. Argy, you're going to go back here. Keep an eye on that.
She's going to dip in there, just check to make sure there's not someone hiding in there, because that's an area we could run straight past.
Yeah. Gifton, you've reached House Capet.
All right. I'm gonna yell to the guards. The lady and the lord are coming. Anyone who's available, get to the intersection and help.
Okay.
He's hurt.
You hear some yell commands, and it seems some forces are already prepared in here. As the gates are opened, and you see a stream of about 8 guards rushing out. The 2 guards that are inside the gate come stand outside.
I'm yelling. Lord Capet is injured.
Their weapons are drawn, and you see the rest of the guards sort of rushing in the direction of the intersection. The horse riding group, you hit the corner, and Lucian starts to turn towards House Capet. You sticking with?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Cass, Argy, they pass you by safely and start heading down this street. You're going to follow up, or you're going to hold position?
I'm going to hold position until I think they're a good 300, 400 feet away, and then I'm going to back up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to hold position as well, and then a little bit before that, just head over with.
Corvus is going to try to get ahead of the group.
All right. Perception checks from all of you, please. Gifting, you get advantage because he gives you advantage.
Passive 15.
Passive 15. Okay.
Passive 14 on my end.
All right. Okay, 15s and above. As the Capet guards stream out, you see them making space so that the Lord can ride through. And then they instantly sort of start to close in once he's past them. The rest of you are able to ride along as well. Logic rolled a 15. It's hard to tell if they're actually truly involved, but you do see a couple of figures in just normal clothing watching this and then instantly turning away and heading off.
Right, just eyes.
How far?
And in fact, Faldir, I will let you have this because you rolled really fucking well. You can see one of them moving the hand as if they're slipping a knife back away. As in, I was going to try something, but this is now a bit too...
bit too much.
A bit too much.
How far back is Argy at this point?
Argy, I'd say you guys are essentially at House Capet's gates now. Argy will be around here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Argy. I'm gonna try and point out the guy.
Okay. Yep. You see who Faldir is indicating.
Mm-hmm.
Like how you're like the attack dog? We basically just point somebody out, and then it's like you and Cassiopeia go off and thump them.
Well, we are the brawlers.
Look at the guy, see if Faldir yelling made him turn his head and look.
See, Argy's the one that you want to go if you want her to bring it back. Cassie's the one you want to go if you just want it gone. Yeah, he does seem to realize he's been indicated, and he actually fucking books it. And he is actually near the end over here.
Okay, booking after him.
Right, you're booking him after him?
Yep.
Right, I'm going to make some rolls from to simplify this, because you could catch up, but he's going to try and actually lose you. I want you to give me 3 perceptions, please.
Okay.
Okay, so success, failure, success. Okay, yeah, you are able to actually keep track of him and catch up with him.
Okay. Argy's gonna, when she gets up to him, grab him.
All right, you grab him and you hear him let out a "whoa!" As you grab hold of him because you're gonna stop him from running, and he's gonna well round and actually try and stab you.
Okay.
No.
That's a miss.
Yep. You see the knife emerge from his sleeve, and he sort of jabs towards your gut, and you easily sway aside from that.
Mm-hmm. And face.
Okay. Yep. Hit and a hit.
That'll one of those.
Oh, actually, no. The second one will miss.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be a offhand thing there to accidentally double click, but that'll be the bonus action punch anyways. So.
Okay. That hits. All right. Yeah. is unconscious.
Okay. RG will just
I don't know why, but
heft him over his shoulder and start walking back.
I don't know why, but I see the guy try to stab RG, and RG just looks at him and goes, "Why'd you bring a knife to a fist?"
Yeah, see, it's RG fetch, Cassiopeia kill.
No,
I'll be
it's
honest,
Cassiopeia destroy.
I'll be honest, I didn't do what I was intending to do the next person we found, because the next person we found I was going to choke slam him.
Corvus stitch up all the pieces.
Corvus, I have a boo-boo.
Alright, riders, you are now safely inside of House Capet. The guards all move in front of the gate. Mostly closing it, but they're keeping it open just so that the laggers behind can get through.
The rear guard.
Yeah.
Like RG carry, dead, unconscious guy.
Now that we're like in someplace safe, Gifton's going to fly over close, dive off of Dingus, and do a lay on hands for 5 points on the Lord.
Okay, you're gonna remove that bottle first. I'll help.
Yeah, I'll tug it free. Yeah, I'll tug it free.
I want if you want to tug that free. You climbing up on him or?
Yep.
All right, give me a strength check, please.
Corvus is sliding off his horse at this moment, so he's coming.
Well, are you actually coming? Because if you are,
I am coming. Yes.
All right, because
you can do your thing, and then maybe.
No. What I'll say is, Corvus, get the bolt out. I'll throw some extra energy into it. Let's work together. We can do this. We can bridge the gap, man. Medicine, healing magic, friendship.
Corvus will jump down, actually take the cane, and have him bite on the cane as he.
He's actually going to shove your attention to the side. He's getting off the horse with Melina. It's like this can wait, and he's going to hurry inside with a few guards very close in proximity.
And Corvus and Gifton follow.
Yep. And we're actually going to end there, guys.
Yay!
Because we are approaching up very much over time. Yeah. Well done.
At that point, we heard the explosions rack out across the city. As,
not yet.
All the gunpowder goes off.
I mean, there's no reason that he actually wants to end here, but yeah.
Cinematically, that's what I would expect to have happen. As RG comes running back with the unconscious body, you'd lay it down, just boom, 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 boom.
No, not on this day. It's okay.
No.
It's okay. That waits for enough.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, you guys did it. Fucking well done. I had a lot of points of failure in this, but you guys managed it. So let me total up your XPs.
We saved Melina, guys.
You did save Melina. Or the changing disguised as Melina.
Oh no.
That's bomb.
Oh well, we'll just convince the changeling to be as similar to Melina as possible.
Or else.
The rest of its life.
It's like, I mean, you have the choice of either you can live a pretty sweet, pampered life, or we're going to stab and murder you.
Okay, everybody take 658 XP.
Wow.
600 and what?
58.
I typed it out.
5,120.
No, not that much. 600.
The total.
Woo.
And I will total up that loot you grabbed from the Merc veteran at the beginning of the next session.
Yay.
So it's 5,120? Is that right?
Yes, 5,120.
Nice.
So close, so far.
So the real question I wish I had asked was any of those guys we killed Joshua Fletcher?
Yeah.
Nope. I'm afraid not.
All right.
He seemed like a very hands-off guy, so.
It also seemed like he was basically taking the recipe shit and going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
did
not in
say
the city
that.
anymore.
Yeah, he did
Turning
say
off
that
the
he was leaving.